Alrighty everyone, hello and welcome in to stream. Wait, is my... Hold on, I think my stream deck isn't working. I guess I'll just switch it over manually. Sure. Hello, let me see what's up there. I think my OBS connection is screwed up with Stream Deck probably, so let me reopen that because my button did not work for some reason. Welcome in everyone. And hello to Mario, welcome in. I see it is your first time here. Okay, that should be, let's see. Okay, ads are actually done now. Hello everyone, welcome in. I'll try to give everyone a quick hello. Hello Bees, Death, Tech, Ollie, Sale, Dr. Death, Pine, Silly, Link, Chloe, Chrome, Draco, Charles, Severo, Darth, I think that's... I said True Mario, Theo, Unholy, Jasmine, Hero, Cam, Tier, Grayson, I think I said Severo. Hello everyone, welcome in! I hope you're doing well. I hear you play golf with friends, hope you're not too frazzled. I've been timelining the game. No, I was good. I was good, man. I was doing pretty solid, but I think that, I think Seraphy and Lulu did not enjoy the game at all. Did you win? I did not win. I got last. It was my first time ever playing. I've never played golf with friends before. But I got last place the first one, and I got second place the second time, which isn't that big of a deal because there were only 3 of us. But yeah. It was just, my friends Lulu and Seraphy over on our group channel, Celestria, Yukina, Haruhi, and me, Sukasa. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good, Lego. Hello, welcome in. It was a fun stream. Yeah, hi, Ellen. Welcome in. 12 stroke was magic, dude. Haruhi, or I guess Lulu had a really rough time on the Egypt one. When you have a moment, if it's not, check DM. Was hoping to catch before live, but I was engrossed. Okay, no problem. Hi, Aiden. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Give me one moment to get that set up. Can you send me the link, Tech? That will make it easier for me if you can send me, the actual links. Because I can just copy paste that and it should make it easier for me than just giving me their usernames. Glad Lulu was able to make it. Yeah, me too. I know she wasn't feeling well before stream, so we originally were considering if we were going to have to wait and reschedule stream, because here's the thing, with our group Celestria, so Lulu's one of my best friends. Seraphy, I know her. But I mostly know her because of Lulu. We'd met before, but I've never really hung out with Seraphy that much one-on-one. Mostly, that's where the jokes of Haruhi / Lulu, she's the glue that keeps us together, because although we're all chill, it's most of us, both of us are mostly Lulu's friend. But I asked and I was like, yo, I'd still be down to stream just us. I know we're not that close. We don't know each other as well as we know Lulu, but it'll be fun. And I was the one that had to get all the OBS set up because normally the stream is hosted by Lulu / Haruhi. So I was having to figure that out before stream and get everything set up. And there were so many tech issues because VTube Studio apparently also went under maintenance, right as we were trying to stream. It was crazy. But we made it work. And then, Lulu was missing out, so she joined us finally. So thank you. Hi, Mussy. Favorite Pokemon? I actually don't really have one, unfortunately. Tonight is just chatting? Yes, it is just chatting tonight. Give me 1 second, guys. I am having to... Let me see here. I need to do something on YouTube. I'm gonna pull some people over. Let me... I believe it's in... Is it in permission? Community moderation? Okay. There we go. Can I... click this? Copy. Sorry guys, I'll look at chat in just one moment. Don't worry, don't worry. Ooh, that is not the tab. Where the flip is the tab? I always forget. I can't fucking find it. I hate this, dude. YouTube's UI is so ass. I can't remember where to mod people. Oh, God, dude. User management? Ah, there we go. Okay. I found it. I found it. It just took me a minute. But I got it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm doing things. Oh, that did not work. Ooh. Let me try that again. I don't know why that's not working. Save. Okay, I think that should have worked. That should have worked. Hopefully they can say something in chat. Oh, there we go. Okay, it did work. I was concerned on you, Zevro, because for some reason it was like showing up weird in my dashboard. Okay, but you're good. Okay, beautiful. I did it. Absolute cinema, guys. All right, we got some mods over on YouTube now. Heck yeah. Okay, hi, Luke, welcome in. Just got back from an Alan Walker concert. I don't know who that is, but I hope you had a lot of fun. How was it? Watching hockey? Nice. My Luger sending it to you. How did the doctor cure the woman with dreads? Antibiotics? Oh, Lord. They're so special. Yeah. Good luck on YouTube? Yes. Should be good now. Should be good. It just took me a minute, figure it out. I don't know, the UI is just so wacky on YouTube. Sometimes it trips me out. Probably needs to be more mods on YouTube than Twitch. Yeah, that's something that so Tech has the power to add people. Joko, thank you so much for the follow. Tech has the power to mod people on Twitch, but not on YouTube, just because of the way perms and everything work. So yeah, we did talk about that normally the issues that occur are on YouTube instead of Twitch. So we're trying to trial things and figure it out. We're doing good, Link. My right leg hurts. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope it feels better soon. We be wild. There should be a command where you can force send your streamers over from one. No, that's you legit can't make that happen. No, I just more meant like I was modding people over on YouTube real quick. Bike accident thing. Hi, Hal. Welcome in. Easier to trial mods here? Yeah, exactly. YouTube is like has significantly worse moderation tools. Also, hi, Glost. So it's easier to trial people on Twitch than give them all the permissions on YouTube. So yeah. Are there any helicopter pilots in the chat? I don't think so. I would be surprised if there were helicopter pilots in chat. Chat, does anyone here drive a helicopter? Are any of y'all certified to pilot a helicopter? If you count VR. Oh man. It is oddly specific. It's true. Used to be one. I call Cap. Good night, Link. Drive a helicopter? Okay, shut the fuck up. Fly a helicopter. You're driving it too. You're driving it through the sky. Leave me alone. To not pilot a helicopter. Guys, you don't drive a chopper. You fly one, but you're driving it through the air. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, right? Hi, Q-Man. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Don't drive too high. Yeah, you shouldn't drive high at all. I thought it's illegal to drive high. Right, guys? It's literally illegal. So of course you shouldn't drive high in the helicopter. Oh man. Don't put wheels on the helicopter. Alden, congrats on the 15 streak. I owe you the Ivy. I know. Guys, I've been working really hard. I promise I will get the memes and stuff, but like art is my lowest priority at the moment, chat. Because I have a lot going on. Like I have a whole list here of stuff I'm working on. And I know you guys are excited for more art and memes for me to draw. But that is literally like lowest on my priority at the moment. No, it's all good. Because I'm working on merch right now. I got commissions sorted out. Although, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I am mildly worried in terms of like some of the timelines for the art. For sure, I can have the t-shirt and hoodie out at debut, especially with it being print on demand. But unfortunately, I do not think keychains and standees will be ready quite at debut, which is fine anyways, because since they're not print on demand and I have to get them through an actual manufacturer, I'll probably just open like pre-orders for them, like a little cheaper, to where like if you buy it pre-order, you get it cheaper, and that will help me order more in bulk. And then, you know, whatever's left, like after I get the delivery, you know, we'll have like a little price hike. But yeah, the t-shirt slash hoodie will for sure be good, I think, because I already have that commission confirmed. But for the keychains, okay, for the keychains, yeah, that's not confirmed yet. I actually ended up getting put on a wait list. But I really like this art, and it's for sure what I want, because the artist that I'm going to, I followed her for a really long time. But it's unfortunately summer convention season, so I'm a little on the back burner, and I don't know what con she's prepping for, so the keychains might not be ready in time. The standee, we'll see. Standee has not been approved. Like, I haven't heard back from the artist yet. Same with the person I was going to for the poster and art for the desk mat. Have not heard back from them quite yet either. And depending on when, you know, I hear back from them, when they get started, the standee, since again it's not print on demand, it probably will get pushed back with the keychains. But I was hoping at least the poster slash desk mat would be ready for debut, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And that's print on demand too, so it should be fine. Even if, you know, they push it close to the timeline, I should hopefully be able to get a sample just to make sure it's up to quality for you guys. Hi, Caloric, welcome in. Hello, Wandering. Hello, Trash. Hello, Random. Hello, everyone that just tuned in. I was just talking about stuff, that I've been working on. They can't give XP out, hell. You can't give XP. I've been collecting all the lore tidbits I can find in older VODs. I have found many things. Yeah. My phone is messing with me. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it sorts itself out pretty soon. As of last night, I put myself in lockdown to hold for debut, and I'm on the countdown for the game dev. 49 days remaining. Are you doing good with what I've written so far, Tech? I know I saw in my email today you made the, like, revisions for timing or whatever. That's fine. If you notice, the only dialogue I have left to write is the true ending, but I basically wrote everything else for you. Gabriel, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. But everything is essentially written except for the true ending. But I tried to get everything else for you, so hopefully that gives you, like, a pretty solid head start. Working on that, and then I will try to get the true ending finished tomorrow. All good, adding notes. No questions? Yeah, I saw that. I haven't had a chance to go back yet. Because I was gonna go through and probably mildly revise things anyways. But yeah, I will write the true ending tomorrow, and I'll go over any notes you asked. And then also probably just reread all my stuff and correct it from there. I typed my phone and it tried to autocomplete with my phone number in chat. No, Aiden, that would have been awful. Please don't dox yourself. I do this from my own satisfaction as someone who grew up on MatPat. Oh, yeah. Also to bring a box of tissues while setting up the dialogue timelines. Oh my god. Guys, I am already making Tech cry with my game. Proof that y'all are gonna cry too. That's my only fear with, like, giving people early access, like content creators. I'm gonna have to tell them, like, I'm not sure if you're gonna want to stream this. Like, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to write up a blurb with every copy of early access I give to people, just to, like, be a little more in-depth about some of the trigger warnings, just because it's like, although you might be fine with it, I just don't want you to, like, stream this. Because it's one thing if they're making a video, they can always edit it. But, like, if you're planning to live stream it, I feel like I should be a little more upfront about some of the content, because I don't want people to be live streaming my game and then get caught really out of left field. Because that, you know, I don't want to make anyone feel, like, uncomfortable, I guess. So I really need to make sure, you know, they know what they're getting into if they're planning on live streaming it. Because again, I don't want any issues there. Yeah, I did say that I wanted a content warning. I need to manually write one out. I forgot to add that. I do want a content warning. Yes, we absolutely need one. We absolutely need one. Like, it's basically mandatory, especially because it's a little graphic, as you've already seen. But I'm just saying for sure for, like, people I give early access copies to, I want to give them, like, I'll personally hand deliver a little more upfront one and be like, if you have questions, let me know. But I just want to make sure, specifically people that plan to live stream it, they're not going in fully blind and then they like come up on stuff that they like really didn't want on their live stream or that is potentially like too triggering, you know? So, yeah. Like, and here's the thing, chat. I'm not like putting these trigger warnings lightly because, to be honest, I'm one of those people that thinks like a good 75% of trigger warnings / content warnings are unnecessary. Like that's kind of the person I am. Is that most of the time I feel like trigger warnings are unnecessary. The only people that care about them are special snowflakes. But in the case of the game I'm making, I recognize I'm like, no, definitely this is not something I want people to go into blind in the sense of, you know, I want them to at least be aware of what they're getting themselves into vaguely, so it's not like, surprise. Because I fear a lot of people will click on it and it'll be like a Doki... Essentially, guys, I'll put it this way. I'm afraid it's going to be a Doki Doki Literature Club kind of situation where people are going to be like, cute anime girl visual novel. And then they're going to be woefully unprepared for the content, and I don't want to like jump scare anyone with that because again, triggering content, and like especially since it's supposed to be promotion for my debut, I would prefer to like not make people hate me because they didn't know they were going to you know, run into those kinds of things in the game. Well, it's a shark. Hi Vic, welcome in. What does the game get good, brush? Shark? No. But yeah, so I don't know. Finished my exam 15 minutes ago. And at least nobody I've talked to feels good about it either. No, Alpine, I really hope it goes well for you. I hope so. Oh, you left like my dad? Me? Nah, I'm never leaving. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I would never hate you. No, it's not that people would hate me. I'm more just saying like content creators / streamers, because I have several people that want to stream my game. It's more just like I don't want them to stream it not knowing the kind of content in it and then get really uncomfortable and kind of be like, man, I wish you told me because I would have not streamed it. So that's more what I mean. I don't want anyone to like stream it and then like not know what they were streaming and then get upset because of the type of content. I don't know. No, I have no problem with people live streaming. I'm just saying that like the game has a lot of triggering topics and I don't want people to live stream it without knowing it's going to be triggering, because the last thing I want is for someone to like feel uncomfortable about the game like live on stream, and then it'd be like super awkward, or maybe, you know, like their chat's uncomfortable, etc. I just want them to like mentally prepare themselves essentially if they want to live stream it. Chuck-kun is not making an appearance, no. I'm doing good, Zane. How about yourself? What kind of triggering stuff? Mostly mental health related. And I'll put it that way, but as dark as it can go. Hi, Sus. Welcome in. Content warning. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to add a content warning. I'm just saying specifically for the people that requested an early access copy to live stream, I'm going to like make sure to talk to them personally as well, just to make sure they know what it is they're streaming. Just because, again, it's like a Doki Doki Literature Club situation where, like, I don't want someone to assume it's going to be just a normal cute anime girl game, and then they're, like, really unprepared for the type of content in it, and then they're, like, really uncomfortable and like, why did you not talk to me about this? That's basically, because a lot of people skip content warnings. That's why, you know, at least people getting early access, I'll make sure they know. Zane, alright, stopping by a bit before getting back to studying? No problem, Zane. We're glad to have you here. What game? The game I'm making. The one that'll be released for my debut. Thankfully, my uni work, so it retakes over right the last attempt. Oh, nice. Well, like how I warn people about how mentally insane JoJo's is. Speaking of JoJo's, you should watch it. No! Hi, Ollie. Welcome back. DDLC mentioned is awoken the sleeper agents in my brain. Your reality is playing now. Hi, Kyrie. Welcome in. Yeah, it is final seasons for people. I didn't even think about that. Mentos health? Yes. The health of Mentos. Their nutrition label. That's what we're talking about. It's all good, Ollie. Take care of yourself. Yeah, I didn't even consider that it's like finals for everybody. I don't know. I'm out of school. I don't really think about that anymore. No wonder. My finals are next week with all presentations. Good luck, everybody, on your finals. I didn't even think about that. That's probably where a lot of people have been. A lot of people have been really busy, probably because they're worrying about school stuff. So, not finals, just a general test. Fair enough. Just Minky, just Moniki, just Mickey. I'll workshop it. Oh, man. Fair enough. Fair enough. None of my courses have a proper final for some reason. That's just how some are, but honestly, to be grateful. Just a cute anime girl game, trust. Oh, yeah, totally. Oh, yeah, totally. I mean, I'll put it this way. Like, y'all basically have enough information to piece it together because Fish made a massive oopsie whoopsie yesterday on stream and basically spoiled everything. And in his defense, he's like, I thought it was obvious. And I'm like, they didn't know that. Like, they've been speculating and you're just like out here confirming everything. Yeah, he made a teensy weensy fucky wucky, but it's all good. So, like, you guys, I have faith you're smart enough that you can probably guess like 80% of, you know, what's gonna happen. Like, you're not gonna guess the full details, but I don't doubt you can guess most of it and put 2 and 2 together. He's innocent. Yeah, he's innocent. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Kyrie. Hopefully your day goes better. Is DDLC that depressional? No. It's mostly just, people don't know what to expect. Like, they don't know there's, like, suicide and murder and stuff like that. And so it's not that it's, you know, depressing necessarily. It's more just a lot of people didn't know. They thought they were playing a normal, cute, wholesome game. And so for people not expecting that, some people can, you know, find it a little triggering to, like, be playing what they thought was a normal game. And then next thing you know, there's graphic depictions of, like, suicide, self-harm, etc. And that's more where the issues come in. We're like, I don't want anyone to be surprised about my game. I don't have finals yet, but my school is doing an art show for the art students. I'm an art student where we have to show our art to everyone at the school and their families. Nice! Well, I hope that goes well. Fish gave the final piece to our puzzle. Yeah, just a teensy bit. Just a teensy bit. Actually, there's a non-DDLC person. Oh, well, too bad. DDLC will very much not traumatize you and give you PTSD from the phrase, I gently open the door. I forget, are you going to voice act for your game? Yes, I am. I am. And as I told you guys yesterday, I bagged another voice acting role in a game. And they are going to actually announce the voice actors sometime tonight, I believe. So then I can officially tell you guys the game and the role I got. So we'll see. Hold on, let me see. They said, I think it's gonna be at like 10 p.m. for me. I think, because they said like 7 p.m. PST. 7 p.m. PST. Oh wait, that's 9 p.m. So like maybe in like a half hour-ish, sorry. So like in maybe a half hour-ish, once they officially announce it, I've already signed my contract and everything, so I'm good. But there's still people waiting on the audition results. And as I said yesterday, I don't want to be that guy and like, even though I doubt anyone would be in my stream, the audition for the role, I don't want to like announce it on stream. And I'm how they found out they didn't get the role because I, you know, announced that I actually got it. I'm doing good, Kevin. Hope you are too. Voice acting role? Like bread? No. Oh, man. Just watch a playthrough of DDLC? Yeah, just watch a playthrough of it. It's fun. Announce it, darn it. Oh, they're going to announce it in like a half hour-ish, I think. I'm not sure, because that's what they said. But like I said, I already signed my contract and stuff. So as soon as they put out the word, it'll be fine. I think they told me today too. They asked if they could use like some of my audition takes for like a TikTok tomorrow apparently. So I'm probably gonna be like on their social media tomorrow for my role. I hate that they're using my audition line. I kind of sucked. But I mean, I guess I got the role, so I couldn't have sucked that bad. Anyways. Yeah, Doki Doki is free, but they have like a extra version, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. Are they Austrian? Only people need to make sure don't get rejected. No! Oh my gosh. Mickey may get into the big leagues. I mean, it's still a small, like, indie game, but I hope this will open the door to, you know, future gigs and stuff. So, yeah, DDLC Plus is 15. I knew they had, like, an ultra version or, like, an extra edition with extra stuff. I don't know. You go eat it from the Android Play Store after it was there for months? LOL. You can go deep. One of my talents, rest pretty normal, like Mickey Mouse or Elmo level high. That's it. I see. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for the role.
I had to step away for a minute, so I'm not sure if you replied to this, but could you make a merch item called the Mickey Phone Max? It is a phone obsessed with sharks, has removable fake angel wings, and Siri only uses your voice.
I mean, that's an interesting request, Sale. I'm sorry. I cannot... I don't think I can make you a Mickey Phone Max. I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I don't think I have the budget for that. Hi, Chris. Welcome in. Mention bread, not corn. Your conclusion requires a bit of starch. I think we'll need a few dozen more hype trains to make that happen. Wait, make what happen? Make what happen? I don't know. Yeah, but I'm excited. I could make an AI with Mickey's voice. Mickey GPT. No, chat, please. Sorry for being late. No, you're fine, QB. Welcome in. Life happens sometimes, so I don't expect anyone to be here, like, right at the start of stream. I know that's not always possible. Apple would capitalize and give you, like, 1% of the profits, if that. I know. Oh, man. But yeah, no. How long until there's a Mickey on character AI? Dude, in my past life, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I used to get emails, like, at least once or twice a month of people asking to make an AI of me, and I kept saying no because I found it a little weird and cringe. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of don't want an AI of me because people are fucking weird, dude. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually very against there being a chat AI of me because people are weird and gross and I want nothing to do with it personally. I've seen too many chronically online people. I'm not cool with it. I'm doing good. How about yourself? Not advocating, but it tends to happen. Oh, I know. I'm just saying I really do not like that. Yeah, that's what I think too, Fallen. I think it's really weird, especially when they're a content creator, because people use that to just be really strangely parasocial and just gross in general. And I just, again, don't want any part of that. I'm not gonna lie. This name's guy on YouTube was debating against AI VTubers. LOL. I'd see if there are, but I'm not gonna make an account. Nah. It's the same as where I tell you guys, I'm not gonna lie. Low-key, if I find people, like, making an AI of me, and especially being weird of, like, you will be banned from all my socials. It's the same way, I swear to God, if I ever find out any of you make anything even remotely NSFW with me, you will be banned from all my platforms. You will be banned. You will not be allowed here at all. Nuh-uh. That shit does not fucking fly. And, again, like, people say it's inevitable, but I swear to God, if I ever fucking find out someone did it, you're gone, dude. Like, past the Shadow Realm. Dude, if I could find a way... Aiden, thank you for the biddies!
And says, Cheer 100 bra, I saw
oh, did not read your thing?
Where you can literally add an AI to
famous
people's social media where their messages become like all nice to you. Or worse, and it made me
that's so weird. Yeah, but, like, if it ever happens, like, you will be fucking banned. Dude, if I can find a way to, like, charge you legal damages, I would do that too. I'm not gonna lie. If I could find exact legal jargon to sue you for making something NSFW, I fucking would. I fucking would, dude. So, like, again, don't fuck with me on that, please. Be fucking normal. There's plenty of gooner-ass VTubers out there that you can do that shit with. Don't do it to me, bro. I swear to fucking God. Anyways. Anyways. It'll happen, but I don't support... Yeah, I mean, I hope not. I fucking hope not. Some people saying images harder stupid. Fall, I think I know. What? Huh? Sue for emotional damages? That's what I'm saying, dude. If I could find a reliable way to sue people and win for doing it, I fucking would. I was talking about how sue... I want to find a way to sue people that make NSFW content of me. I'll find it. Not only will you be banned, but I will find a way to get damages. You can press charges. I'm like, I mean, I would hope so. That's what I'm saying. I will find a way to you know, sue you for damages. Because, like, I don't fuck with that shit. There are plenty of gooner-ass VTubers out there. If you want to jerk it to someone, go jerk it to them. Go make porn of them. Don't fucking do it to me, bro. Swear to God. No fucking respect, some of these people. Anyway. Fish just brought me a green tea mochi. Pretty solid. Anyways. Peak Gap Moy. Dude, like I said, like, I made the least gooner design. And then I'm also very openly like, don't you fucking dare. So if someone still goes out of their way to do some shit, aw, make your life hell, bro. Yeah, I know there are laws with that, Fallen. It's more just, obviously, it costs money. Like, don't get me wrong. Once upon a time, I was actually going to be an attorney and I was going to school. So, like, I don't doubt I could figure most of it out. But it's like, come on. I'd rather people just not do it so I don't have to worry about figuring out the law stuff. LOL. Some people do encourage it, but some accounts, like, just do it to anyone and it's gross. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. Like I said, I know it's a thing that happens all the time to everyone, even when people ask not to, but I will find a way to make your life hell, I swear. Make NSFW of our Angelshark. You'll be banned so hard, even Google can't find you. Yes, exactly. Exactly, dude. I need to leave now. Bye, Sales. Take care of yourself. No amount of say-so or revulsion will stop that sort of thing. Even the humble break is not safe. I know. But like I said, I will charge damages. I'll find a way, dude. I don't even care. But anyways, banning will be the least of your worries, yeah. Well, dude, like, I'm outspoken enough that, like, also, I trust my community. I trust my angel fins that if y'all ever see someone being fucking weird, you tell a mod. Like, literally, no shame in being a fucking snitch. Please be a fucking snitch, bro. If someone is being weird about me, oh yeah, absolutely not. You can send me an email. You know, I don't really look at DMs, and I don't accept friend requests from anyone, but send me an email, bro. Send me an email to my business email, or get in contact with a mod. Tech always has his DMs open for people. Like, please, be a fucking snitch, dude, so I can take these people out. Hi, Hollow, welcome in. You need to nerf yourself or else you become the Saul Goodman level attorney. No, it's actually the opposite. I was way too good of a person. That's why I couldn't be an attorney. Because I legitimately was so fucking good at it. And, like, in mock trials, now, I'm not gonna lie, I did use some Saul Goodman tactics. But no, I didn't like that about myself. I was like, I feel like I'm a bad person. I don't want to be an attorney anymore. Because, like, even though I'm technically not doing anything wrong, I do kind of feel sleazy about it. And then also, being an attorney, inevitably, you're gonna have to defend someone you know is guilty or, like, prosecute someone you know is innocent. And I'm like, I just don't want to be in the middle of that drama. I don't know. Hi, New Bookman. Honestly, part of the reason I tend to avoid the internet besides stuff like this is because of absurd trust issues. Yeah, for sure. I think nothing is always an option that these dumb goonbrainers can't seem to comprehend. Yep. Like I said, like, if people... It's the same as, like, ban evaders. Like, they wouldn't get caught if they just knew how to shut their fucking mouths, but they don't. They always have to brag about it or say something that outs them. It's, like, literally no one would have known if you hadn't opened your fucking mouth. I think a snitch is seen as a bad thing. However, we should all be a snitch to protect the funny Angelshark. Exactly. I don't know, man. Yeah, please snitch to me if there are weird people in our community, because I do not stand for that stuff. I want, you know, normal functioning human beings here, please. Just be glad they out themselves, so one day they wise up. Oh, I know. Like I said, but... It's like, I would rather it just be out of sight, out of mind. That's what I always tell people. I'm like, it's so easy to be normal. And if you can't be normal, it's so easy to just keep that out of the public. I don't know, dude. No problem, Chris. Hi, Dee. Somebody, I can't get banned because I have 99 alts accounts. Yeah, literally, it was that kid the other day. I banned like 6 of their accounts. Oh my gosh. And they always out themselves. They always do. They brag to their friends and eventually the wrong person picks up and goes, I'm telling, and you know the jig is up? Yeah, normal and functioning. Okay, you know, maybe I am asking a lot. LOL. Imagine if the green meme for this ban video, like, get banned, make new account, expose self. Yeah, that's how it goes. I don't know, dude. I have skills, cybersecurity, no, red and blue. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I have enough techie people in my close circle that if anyone was ever weird, trust me, I could easily handle it legally or, less legally. I definitely have options there, and I definitely know I have people willing to help me out if I had to. Not that I want to, but, you know. Yeah, that was fish, not me. And it's technically not soda, it's juice. It's like the canned, like, the Aloha, like, cans. I don't know. No, I think they're just stupid, to be honest. I think they're just stupid, Jasmine. Nobody yet, as far as I'm aware, she's just meaning... Oh, yeah, I'm just meaning in general. Was that a Coke? It was not Coke, guys. Oh, man. But anyways... Hi, Shadow! Welcome in! Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Alright, that was like a really sidetracked rant, I suppose. Hi, Fish! Speaking of ban evasion, but thanks to advanced technology along with sophisticated use that AI platforms have, it's harder for talkative or active chatter or user to get away? Yeah. Wait, what? Fish, what's your favorite drink? Yeah. Strawberry daiquiri sobe. Some of y'all... I don't know, I feel like everyone here is adults now, so you might know it. The kids won't know it. It was before their time. There was a topic we were talking about? I have no idea. I just got on a sidetrack. So, yeah. It was not Pepsi, I told you guys, it was juice. It was like the Aloha brand that makes like juice stuff in a can. Yeah, dude, Sobe is great. Miki won lawyer mode, yeah. Thought this was the main track. No, I don't know. I don't even know how I got on it. I just got annoyed, I think. At like a completely fake hypothetical situation. Talk about old shit that Gen Alpha's leave, probably. Blizzard water? Yeah, dude. I actually didn't get to drink it that much because, like, I was a good kid. I was a rule follower. And because it was all named after, like, alcohol, I thought it was alcohol, so I never bought it. Until one day I had a friend give me one of them, and I was like, I thought it was alcohol. And then they were like, Miki, you're so freaking dumb. Of course it's not alcohol. And I drank it, and it was, like, the best thing ever. And I think that's, like, one of the only times I ever drank it. because I spent my entire life thinking it was alcohol and I wasn't allowed to have it. Oh man. Sobe, it's an old drink. It's not actually a daiquiri. It was just like a strawberry flavored drink. But Sobe is an old drink brand that's no longer around. But they had like pina colada, strawberry daiquiri. But yeah, I always thought it was alcohol, so I never got it. But it was actually so good. I love the pina colada. Yeah, it was pretty good. But even now at 30, I don't feel grown up. Yeah. Nobody realizes to ask the most important question. What type of shark? Hey, what do you mean? Sobe cool bottles, that too, yes. Once made me feel guilty drinking it for the first time. LOL. I remember Sobe. Yeah, it's been a while though. Never drank Arizona because I don't like tea, but I found out they aren't all tea and the fruit cocktails are good. They are. Hi, Forever. Welcome in. Hope you are doing well. I don't drink energy drinks because I have a feeling there's something odd with them. Well, I mean, it's mostly caffeine, and obviously caffeine isn't best for you, especially when you drink it in really large amounts. So, Angelshark. Wait, what do you mean, Death? I'm an Angelshark. An Angelshark is a type of shark. It's actually been astonishing how many people don't know that. I'm an Angelshark.
Shiny.
Skoda, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, I realize we're at 1,500 followers. Cover's dumb, I had no idea. Yeah, Angelshark is an actual type of shark. I'm an Angelshark that's an angel. I'm an angel shark. But everyone, because I have the angel imagery, just means I'm like an angel and a shark. But it's like, no, an angel shark is an actual shark, you guys. An actual shark. The only energy drink I used to occasionally drink was Buku and Joel. Yeah, I don't know either of those. No on Twitch, but have subbed on YouTube. I asked about Pokemon. Oh, yeah, I remember you asking. Yeah, I'm sorry. I never really got a chance to play a lot of Pokemon growing up, so I don't really have a favorite. Hi, Best. Welcome in. Although I'm quite fond of Hatterene right now. Me for real. Start our daily hype train now. Hunter, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I just knew Mickey was an Angelshark because I love biology. Nice. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know. I thought an Angelshark was like a well-known type of shark, but I guess not. So it kind of shocked me that so many people were confused about it. Energy drinks are only good if they're uncaffeinated. All of them are caffeinated. That's why they're called energy drinks. Huh? What? I was raining cats and dogs when I was running to band this afternoon, but it was fun knowing they still had plenty of traction on wet ground. Nice. Can't believe sharks with halos are real. Yeah, I know. It's pretty freaking crazy, not gonna lie. Looked up Pacific Angel Shark. Yeah, angel sharks are actually an endangered species, you guys. And thank you, Best. This is a customizable chibi model. Horace, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Makes me wonder if we'll eventually get a Mickey playthrough of Pokemon. Maybe one day. I don't have a Switch 2, so... I know a lot of people were playing Pokopia, but I don't have a Switch 2, and I can't really justify buying a Switch 2 because... Auden, thank you so much for the biddies! And I can't really justify buying a Switch 2 because I have a normal Switch. Yes, thank you for the follow. But I never play it, to be honest. Like, I legitimately never play it. Oh, there we go. There's the hype train. I'm too short. You guys can't see me. Dad, thank you for the biddies. All right, guys. You get your daily hype train. Are you happy? Are you satisfied now? Are you not entertained? Anyways. Alright, well... I guess this is our daily hype train. What are we at? We're at level 1 right now. We need 2 subs or 831 biddies to move up in the world. Andre, thank you for the sub! I appreciate it. Welcome to the Colts Daily Hype Train. No! I can't stand sugary stuff. I drink straight black. I don't like coffee, dude. I don't like bitter things, I guess. I don't like bitter. Legally required daily hype train has been fulfilled.
Zebra Boy 130.
Zebra, thank you for the biddies. You're not wrong. You're all lunatics? Yeah, they are all lunatics. Don't tempt them with a good time. They will break the bank. Pokemon games on Switch 2 are worth it, and Kirby Air Riders. Well, the thing is, I don't like Nintendo that much. I'm not gonna lie. I liked Zelda, but I feel like they ruined it with Breath of the Wild. Again, unpopular opinion. I'm not gonna go on my Breath of the Wild rant right now. But I don't like Nintendo. I don't care for Nintendo. And so, like, I have a normal Switch, and legitimately, I think I've only played on it once, maybe twice, since owning it when it first came out. Just to play, like, occasionally Mario Party or something. But I, like, never play it. I literally never use it. And so I'm like, if I already don't use my Switch, I don't want to buy a Switch 2. It's so expensive. And just for me to what? You know, not play any games again? I don't know. It just feels like a waste of money. What kind of dinosaur would you slap in the face willingly? I don't want to slap a dinosaur. I like dinosaurs. So none of them. Huh? Suggestions: have a 1 in 10 chance for a Hype Train song to be a Rickroll? No! Oh, man. That is funny, though. Luigi's Mansion 3 was decent. I bought it, but then I never played it because I tried to play it with my little sister, and she, like, would constantly bitch every time we tried to play, so I never played it. LOL. Also, Hype Train 2, we need 3 subs or 1.2k biddies. What if instead of an Angelshark, you were an Angelshark and streamed at a 90-degree angle? True, true. There's a few Switch 2 games I'd like to play, but I know I wouldn't play it enough to justify the cost. That's what I'm saying, RS. Where it's like, even if the games look cool, I know I'm not gonna, like, play anything long-term, so it's just so much money, because also games are, like, 60 bucks, dude. So it's like, what, I'm gonna spend, like, $450, $500 on a console, and then $60 per game just to, like, play it for a day or two? I don't know, I just can't do it. Suggested other VTubers does that. Is somebody gonna email? Yeah. No problem. Oh, you suggested me to some other VTubers? I see. Well, thank you. We'll see how that goes. I've been in one person's YouTube video before that does, like, VTuber news stuff. She's streaming at a 90-degree angle already? Yeah, just not the one you're talking about. And simulate the Angelshark by rotating yourself 90 degrees? That is true. That is true. I got the Switch 2 just so I could play Pokemon with less problems. Fair enough. Like I said, I've never been that into the Nintendo ecosystem, so I just can't justify it. I don't know. I just watched the playthroughs for the next batch of Zelda games. I don't want to give Nintendo money. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know. I can't justify it. I can't justify it. So I'll probably stay out of the Nintendo ecosystem. RS, thank you so much for the gifted. I know Fish is a huge fan of Pikmin. If they were to announce Pikmin 5, and it would be like a Switch 2 exclusive, we'd buy a Switch 2 in a heartbeat. Because although I don't play it, like, he does all the time. Wait, what the heck? Why is this not showing up for me? Fish, thank you so much for the $2-roos. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. Why did that not pop up for me over here? That's so weird. Oh, now it did. I guess my thing on YouTube is, like, not paying attention. Hi, Spartan, welcome in. But yeah, Fish is a huge Pikmin fan, so if they announce Pikmin 5 and it's, like, Switch 2 exclusive, I guess we're getting a Switch 2. Because he plays Pikmin all the time. Like, at least we get our money worth out of the Switch because of him, but I just don't play it. And so I'm not planning to get a Switch 2 until he needs it for something, because he actually plays some Nintendo stuff. Thinking I convinced another streamer to raid you the next time they're streaming. Don't be annoying to other people. If they ask for recommendations, you can say my name, but don't bully people into raiding me. I don't want people to get annoyed with me. I'd get a Switch 2 for Pikmin 5 if they got rid of the stupid dog. LOL. Fish had a little beef with Ochi as well, because he made it really easy. But yeah, he's a huge fan. Hi, Mom. Welcome in. Alright, what are we at? We got 20 seconds left. We need 2 subs or 631 biddies. Can you raid someone? No? I literally just started stream. Dad, thank you so much for the gifted. I do not have people tell me what to do with my raids and stuff. And that's how most streamers feel. We don't want to be, like, pressured, like, go raid this person or do this. Like, if I am done with stream and I ask for someone to raid, that's one thing. But otherwise, it's best to just avoid it. Oh, yes, guys. Chat. My mod tech is looking for someone fluent in Japanese to volunteer to localize my lore visual novel. If you are fluent in Japanese, please add tech on Discord. Zevro, thank you for the biddies. Thank you. Please add tech on Discord. Tech Daddy 83. Add him. But you need to be fluent. Yeah, Hikari is fluent. However, Hikari's not here right now. And Tech forgot to ask him yesterday. So, I don't know. You're too short. Can't get on your level without backspinning. LOL. But you want to pin the message? Yeah. I will do that for you. Oh, I pinned the wrong one. LOL. I pinned the message where you asked me to pin the message. I should be good now, I think. I don't know. My YouTube is being weird right now. Okay, it did work. Okay. Sorry, my brain no work. My brain no work. I wish I was fluent in Japanese, but executive dysfunction makes learning languages difficult. Honestly, fair enough. It's not for everyone. Also, guys, we got 4 minutes left. We need 5 subs or 2.3k biddies in order to move on to level 4 of the hype train. You do YouTube? Yeah, I stream on YouTube and Twitch, so feel free to watch wherever you are most comfortable at. Yeah, guys, when we hit 10k on YouTube, I will be, whatchamacallit? When we hit 10k on YouTube, I'll be doing a drinking stream. And we will be playing Minecraft, the horror mod pack Dread. Alden, thank you for the biddies.
Not like this 69, not like this one, not like this one, not like this one, not like this one,
oh man.
Not like this one, 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 not like this one,
not like this one, not like this one, not like this. Yeah, we got another hype train. What's up, Spy? Welcome in. Also, we have an ad coming up in 5 minutes. So if there's anyone on Twitch that does not have a sub yet, we're in a hype train. So speak now. Please let it be known if you don't have a sub, and maybe you'll be able to get gifted one. Cause, you know, hype train buff. So if you do not want to get banished to the ad realm in 4.5 minutes, speak now on Twitch or forever hold your peace. Do you have any safety privacy tips for someone wanting to become a VTuber? First of all, make a clean Gmail account and keep everything on separate socials. If you're planning to like stream a lot, honestly, private all of your like. I don't have social media other than VTuber stuff. What if you like the ads? Well, then if you like the ads, if you like the ads, I don't know. But create a clean email. Create all new clean accounts. Like, don't reuse accounts because using some websites, people can go back and find like your old stuff on the account with like time machine type features. You know, obviously don't use your real name. Try not to talk about anything that would tie back to something IRL. Like, for example, before I became a VTuber, I did a lot of cosplaying. I won some competitions even, and I can talk about that, but like I'll never say like what competitions I won. I'll also I know what some of my more niche outfits are, because there's some things I've won awards for that I'm one of the only people to have like ever cosplayed that character, which is why I would never talk about it publicly or like say that character, because with enough digging of like looking up cosplayers of that character, people could probably find me. Like, probably they couldn't because it's niche enough and I've deleted all my social media, but just in case. So it's just being mindful about what information you share, I suppose. Also, hi Ink Buffman. Give the premium. And do not send your phone number in chat, yes. Just cross your fingers you don't get strong-armed into doxing yourself on platforms to prevent bots. Well, I mean, you have to be a content creator. You literally have to give your ID. That's not preventable. That's where you just have to hope, because in order to get paid, you have to give your social security number and ID and all that stuff. That's why, like, you can try to be as safe as you can, but obviously getting hacked, you're gonna be fucked either way. But you can at least prevent the other stuff, and so beyond that, it's just don't get hacked. Don't get hacked and hope information doesn't get leaked by a shitty platform. Looks like we have 15 seconds left. Oh!
131.
Never mind, there you go, Zevro. Thank you for the biddies. Alright, we moved on. We moved on. Mickey won cosplay contest by cosplaying as the left hand of Naruto. What? Look at your subs. Oh, I know. I've literally for like a month now, I've had more subs than followers. It's been honestly pretty crazy. Yeah. Google is just bad at grammar. Wait, what? Good night, Aaron. Take care of yourself. Appreciate you being here. I don't get ads for some silly reason. I see. And it's not really the same sus. Any translator is gonna have issues. It's better to have someone that's fluent with the language checking things. Internet already knows where I am, so if I ever get lost, I know some maniac will find me. True, true. I'm in the 2 platforms. Nice, nice. Yeah, it helps. You know, big support. Apparently users of platforms that are just commenting or soon maybe even viewing certain content may not be able to avoid that, but yeah, anything involving payouts or huge reach, you likely are. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Did he had some niche cosplays? I doubt the left hand of Naruto is a very popular cosplay. Well, I haven't actually cosplayed that, dude. Oh, you're the one that made the joke. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know who would want to cosplay something like that. And yes, context is hard with translation. Yeah, and idioms as well. Because it can literally translate, but it's not going to get the nuance. And that's where localization is important. It's because you have to realize translation and localization are 2 very different things. It's easy for a bot to translate things, but it can't properly localize it, which is, you know, making it make sense and have the same meaning. So I don't know. Alright, ad roam in 15 seconds for anyone on Twitch without a sub. Speak now or forever hold your peace and get banished to the ad roam. Speaking English from Japanese is also hard if you put your mind to it. Huh? What? I'm done teasing. No, it's all good. Who will cosplay like Chibi Miki? God. We have about 2.5 minutes left, chat. We need 3K bits or 6 subs to move on to level 6. Oh, where my personal info is probably somewhere on the internet. However, fair warning, I don't call 911 and view every attempt on my life as an opportunity to enact the Second Amendment. Oh, Lord. RS, thank you so much for the gift today. I appreciate it. No ads for you. Yes. Oh, translating English into Japanese? Yeah. That is a name that goes well with that kind of... Wait. Huh? Ha! Alright, well... Oh, dude, my shoulder is killing me, guys. My shoulder is actually killing me right now. I've been having the worst... I can barely move my arm. Oh, Chad, I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die. My shoulder is horrible. One sec. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Sorry. Have you been stressed? Oh, me? No, I'm fine. My shoulder's just fucked up. Totally didn't stop by Twitch to test your theory. I told you they would. I told you. The chibi in away mode stares into your soul. Yeah, it doesn't have like a AFK animation. I know. I know. We have 45 seconds left for 2.5k biddies or 5 more subs, everybody. And then the daily hype train will be over. No problem, Jasmine. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much for being here. Ooh, I'm gonna die, everybody. Hello, AK. Dying is for losers? Well, I am a loser, so... My facial muscles have been hurting recently. Concerns me since mom has chronic pain there. I always tell people, if you have pain, go to the doctor. You get a thing called frozen shoulder? No, I just have a shoulder problem. I'm good. Don't worry, guys. Yeah, I promise you all, I am fine. I have plenty of doctors on my side. Mickey right now? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm in horrible pain. Alright, hype train is up! Thank you everybody for the hype train! I appreciate you! You guys are the bomb! Where am I? Oh. Someone changed my model. Alright, I'm back to normal! I'm no longer chibi! Uncle, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Remember Miki dying is gay? God. Miki streams have just been making you smile too much. That is true. That is a potential side effect of being here long term. That is true. That is true. No, I just have shoulder. Oh, I don't want it right now. Thank you. Another hype train? Well, you can't start another for an hour, guys. There is an hour-long cooldown, so you missed your shot. That was the hype train. You gotta wait now, and then hope that maybe someone will start another one in the future. Oh yeah, it's definitely glasses and headset, because just the pressure of them like being tight on your head can cause issues. GG. Oh, hiccups, man. Gotta rotate my dog. Oh my gosh. Y'all are killing me. I never played Undertale. Miki, what is your opinion regarding robots? I don't know. Like, what specifically about robots are we talking about? I feel like I need more context. Not a loser, because there's no way a loser could have this many people giving them money for being entertaining. Joke's on you. Joke's on you. Hi, Crazy. Welcome in. Oh, there he goes. I was about to say my combined Twitch, or my combined chat broke on my OBS, but YouTube just rejoined, so hooray! That is good. Robux? No one was saying Robux. Need data from Star Trek but with emotions, huh? Sharks don't have shoes? What about, Tralalero? Tralala. What about the Italian brain rot? That shark wears shoes. That shark wears shoes. Tralalero, tralala. Oh no! Oh yes, oh no is right. She's infected. I'm sorry. I'll shut the fuck up. Oh man. 3 separate people donated 1 bit. Would it start a hype train? No, it requires a combination? I see. As VTubers are often oh wait, speaking of money for being entertaining, but VTubers are almost the modern equivalent of being a clown and entertaining crowds at a circus? Yeah, a little bit. Need eye bleach? Wait, no ear bleach. Hi, Strider. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, I unironically... It's true, dude. I literally saw someone on Vijin. I have to look it up now. But I literally saw someone on Vijin that had your character here. Your character hears of the shark meme of the tralalero, tralala. Yeah, this one. Guys, I can unironically for $5 have someone here. I can't save the photo, so I'll screenshot it. I can unironically for $5 pay someone to make a brain rot tralalero tralala of me. A shark with shoes. Honestly, I could just draw myself, though. You know what? You guys have cursed yourself. That's what I'm gonna draw for my next meme. It's gonna be a... Oh? Why is it not showing up? What the heck? Where is it? Transform? Oh, there. I guess I just lost the image. And like... There you go. Yeah, guys, see? I can pay someone $5 to make one of these of me. See, guys, sharks do wear shoes. Sharks can wear shoes. I was wrong, it's real. Yeah, dude, not gonna lie. That might be the next meme on the page just because we're talking about it. Yeah, you sent it to me the other day, Tech, I believe. Oh? Okay, they announced the voice acting stuff now. Oh, it's a new one? I didn't see the new one. Let me see. I thought this is the same one you showed me. It looks the same, but then again, I have... Yeah, it looks the same? I legitimately can't tell the difference. Am I just stupid? I don't know what changed.
Drive _death 2004 tip 10 and save for the shark brain.
Thank you for the $10. Oh my god, I forgot. I was about to say, I was like scrolling between the two, like trying to spot the difference. I was like,
Spender
he
RS
looked...
mind tip 5 and said the shark shoes.
Everyone tipping $5 for the fucking shark shoes. Oh, see guys, everybody wants the shark brain rot. Everyone wants it. Oh my gosh. Y'all are killing me. Y'all are fucking... I'm gonna have to get the fucking shark meme. Damn it. Hold on. Let me see. This person that I just had put up... Dude, I can get myself this Tung Tung Sahur. This is so fucking cursed, guys. Holy shit. Y'all want a Tung Tung Sahur, Miki? Oh, dude, this is fucking cursed as hell. I'm so sorry, but I have to show you guys this. If I had to see it, so do you. So do you. I'm so sorry. Because this is actually
Mickey, as
horrifying.
a humble and loyal follower of your cult since before you got your current name, I beg you please do not commission one.
Too bad, AK, fuck you. Look at this shit, guys. Hey, this shit's so fucking cursed. Oh my god, that is actually hilarious. Delete it. Fucking Tung Tung Sahur. Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm laughing. Yeah, I haven't named them yet. My channel points. I'll name them eventually. Tung 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 Sahur. It's another Italian brain rot. Oh my gosh. I hate my life, bro. Oh, anyways. No, please. Yeah, Tech is getting out of here. He's abandoning you guys. Tech has abandoned you all. Tech has abandoned you. The new mods are monsters. No, they're not. No, they're not. The new mods are all pretty chill. Yeah, there's actually a lot of, like, meme art things. I love it. I will definitely be getting memes. Don't worry, guys. I will outsource the production of memes if I have to. Yeah, I mean, if any of you, like, make, like, memes or whatever, like, you redraw memes as, like, Miki, and you send them to me, and you want me to put it on the screen, let me know. I will consider it. I will consider it. No, we are not gonna test the mods. You guys be nice, okay? Everybody be nice. I know, because y'all are discussing who will be a mod on Discord. Wait, what? You can make whatever you want. Just don't make me draw brain rot. I know. LMAO. I was just joking. Don't worry. I'm not actually gonna make y'all do that. But I did think the shark one is funny because it's relevant because I'm a shark. So unfortunately, I am going to still be making the tralalero tralala one just because I think it's funny because I'm a shark and it's a shark wearing shoes. So I'm sorry. You guys will have to put up with that brain rot. But I will spare you from the others, I promise. She flushed the brain rot down the skibbity toilet. Okay, no. Oh, man. I like them better than Tech. Nah, everybody's nice. Don't worry. Everybody's nice. We're all nice. Okay? Glad we're on the same page. Yeah, but it looks like they announced the, thingy. Let me see. That's the announcement. I'm just seeing what everything was said. Real quick. A drum roll. Cool. Guess that's my... Alright, well, I can tell you guys the game I'm gonna be in now. Let me pull it up. It's not releasing until... It says Q3 2026. So I don't know exactly when it's planned to be released. Here, I will send you guys... This is the Steam page for the game that I will be voice acting in. It is called Tomo Cafe. It is a visual novel, like, story/Pomodoro game. If you don't know what Pomodoro is, it's like, think like a study companion kind of situation. Did it send on YouTube? Did it? I don't think it did. I'll send it on YouTube too, because for some reason I think it only sent on Twitch. And essentially with Pomodoro, you set timers, you study, you unlock stuff as incentive for properly studying and working, etc. But I will be voicing Emmy, who is the blonde girl on the page. So, official voice acting role, yippee guys! I will be Emmy in Tomo Cafe, and it is coming out sometime Q3 of this year. And it'll be cool, so check it out. Check it out. 3. Wishlisted? Beautiful. Thank you guys. Might have to donate to them to get it for Mac. This is their first game they're making. I don't know if it will be on Mac. I don't know. Because it's literally like the girl that's making it, it's her first game, and she's kind of, if I remember, she didn't like even go to school for game development, so she's literally just like learning on the fly. So maybe it'll be on Mac eventually. I'll play it when it comes out on stream, if it's like possible for that. $15 for the shark wearing shoes? Yes. But anyways, Mike, professional voice actor. Yeah, dude, it's a paid gig too, which is pretty solid. Do you know how much it will be? I actually have no idea right now. Like I said, I literally just signed the contract today for the game. It'll probably be cheap. I don't expect it to be big. But yeah, it's supposed to be like a work companion app. So essentially, if you've never played a Pomodoro game, which I have before, essentially you have the game. And so the way this game is structured, from what I currently understand, is it's like a cafe. And so you like go to the cafe to like work on homework or work or whatever else. And while you're working in the cafe, other characters, such as the one I'm voicing, also show up at the cafe to like work and stuff. And so the longer you're like at the cafe working, you know, with like the timers and stuff like that, the more opportunities you'll have for like the other characters to come and like hang out with you and talk to them and like learn their story. So it's like a visual novel / story game, but you progress by properly studying and like setting timers and like working alongside them. So yeah, pretty cool, cool. I would be playing because I don't study. Well, you can also work. But you should be studying because you're a kid. And you're going to school. Starting college again for an associate's in English, specializing in creative writing this fall. This will help. Yeah, I really hope it is. I don't know too much about the gameplay loop. They do have a Discord. You can join the Discord, and I think they're accepting playtesters right now as well. So you can also check that out. But yeah, there will be timers. No, I like the thing the hype trains have. No. Bye, Death Sentence. Take care of yourself. Scan the crab squid. My life is yours. No. Sounds like a student simulator. No, it is not. It is not. I've been officially dubbed the lore keeper by tech, but I prefer the archivist. And I may or may not have been asked to type out a book of your lore for unknown reasons. Oh, God. Well, good luck with that, whatever you choose to do. Hello, first time here. Hello, Shiori. Welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. We are currently talking about, I just announced the rules are officially released, but I just got cast in my first paid voice acting role for an indie game called Tomo Cafe. It's like a Pomodoro style, like a story and like visual novel game. I don't know. Coming out sometime later this year, but I just got cast. So celebrating that! Because it's gonna be super cool, super fun. Because I've done small voice acting stuff, but it's my first paid gig. So hooray! I gave up on aspirations anyway. Part of the reason I don't study, yeah, but everybody still has reasons to focus. Hi, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. But regardless if you go to school or not, there's always something to focus on. Or something, you know, you gotta work on occasionally. So it still can be fun. It's just a lock in. Hi, Dons. Welcome in with your creeper explosion. Hope you're doing well. Wait, there's a creeper in chat. Run. No. Dude, why does the YouTube, like, integration keep breaking for me? That's so weird. I don't know why. I only got Ghost Recon Breakpoint because I love Ghost Recon Wildlands, so I'm playing it. I love it. It's just a bit more confusing. I have no idea what that is whatsoever. Now for your second... No! Cultured, how many times do I have to tell you? No, I cannot do Mongolian throat singing. Absolutely not. I'm not even sorry. School never taught me finance. If school taught everyone to be responsible with their money, the economy would be bad. Higher unemployment since people stop spending. Yeah, but it's easy to learn on your own. That's why you just have to take the extra initiative sometimes. Yeah. So being a voice actor would be a cool thing. How'd you get into it? So, I mean, I've done small stuff in the past. Mostly just like for friends and everything. I voice acted for one visual novel that ended up never being released, which was really sad. That was like 2 years ago now, and I'm still so sad about it because I was actually so hyped for the game. It was such a good game and concept. It was a really cool visual novel, and the art was fantastic, but that's besides the point. But specifically how I got this role was that a while back I actually streamed a game called Shifting to the Backrooms. It's an indie backrooms game that recently came out. And the devs came to my stream. It was super cool. And then the guy who voice acted the main character came to my stream as well and became a regular. And I jokingly told him, like, yo, Harnifer, if you ever, because I don't have time to look into roles very often, but I was like, yo, Harnifer, if you're ever, like, if you ever get any roles or find an audition you think I'd be a good fit for, let me know. Like, send the info my way so I can audition. And I said it offhandedly. I didn't expect him to actually do it, but he's awesome, and he actually did. Because I got an email last week, and he was like, yo, Miki, I just got a role for a game, and I think you'd be a good fit for one of the other characters. And I was like, oh shit, really? And he sent me the audition info and I got the gig. So that's how I got this one. It was pure luck. You know, obviously I still auditioned and had to be approved. But that's at least how I found that role. Because, yeah, I don't know. Pretty good though. My neighbor liked my Luger? Nice. Yes, everyone behaved. Miki's the Roaring Knight? No! Oh man. I want to become a VTuber in the future. Do you have any tips for how to start? Like what specifically? I mean, like, is there anything? It's just because, like, that's such a vague question, I feel like. Like, how to get a VTuber model? I mean, there's PNGs, there's pre-mates, there's customizables. How to stream? Just stream? I don't know. Like the meme, just do it. I don't know. I think the best way to do it is to just get started, I guess. So gotta have connections. That's one thing I gotta do. Well, I mean, there's also websites like Casting Call Club. I've never gotten a gig there because, I'm gonna be honest, it's super competitive. Like, there's hundreds of people applying to every role. So I tried to use Casting Call Club before. This role specifically, Harnifer found it through TikTok. Like, someone posted a TikTok. So I asked him where he gets roles. He said he constantly keeps an eye on TikTok, Reddit, and just other, like Twitter. Yeah, it was TikTok, Twitter, and Reddit. He's constantly like searching for posts mentioning looking for voice actors. And he also occasionally he'll find like YouTube channels that do animations and he'll try to pitch voice acting to them. Or like small indie games and be like, hey, have you ever considered voice acting? So also he creates his roles sometimes, which is pretty cool. Like, he told me right now he's trying to pitch there's a Spanish animation channel out there, And he's currently trying to pitch an English dub to the YouTube channel owners. Because he said he'll contact me for that role too if he, like, successfully pitches it. So yeah, I don't know. He keeps an eye out for opportunities and also tries to create his own, it seems like. Is Mike? Yeah, Mike is my real name. Mike is short for Michael. Last name Afton. My full name's actually Michael Komori Afton. But I don't know. I just felt like I could get better traction online as a cute anime girl. So I was like, Mike, Miki. Like, I feel like it's close enough. So I decided to go by Miki. Purple guy, yeah. I don't know. I also feel like there's just a massive stigma around my name, which is also why I go by Miki now. And and now I use my middle name as a replacement for my last name, you know, Komori, because, you know, people hear Afton and everybody starts, like, running the opposite direction, but... Yeah, you do not need an attention span to be a streamer. I have, like, the worst ADHD, bro. The worst. It helps me keep talking through everything. Michael, don't leave me here. Michael. God. Miki Plier, yes, that was also a running meme, as well. God, I always forget his intro. Hello, everybody. My name is Miki Plier, and today we are doing a just chatting stream. Not to be confused with the Five Nights at Freddy's stream, which, will probably never be coming in the future. We need a purple redeem, no! Hey, yo, why is she purple? No. Is that the bite of 87? Oh, man. Yes, Michael Afton, okay? You're so Portuguese? What does that mean? What do you mean I'm so Portuguese? Miki Plier from Ironlong? Yup, the one, the only. Hold on, guys. How much for purple redeem? What do you even mean by a purple redeem? Like, you just want me to turn fully purple? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I mean, I could probably set that up as a redeem. You know, I don't understand. I can't sit here and do one thing for 30 minutes straight unless it's riding a dirt bike or playing hockey. Well, then, sucks to suck. Skill diff. Yeah, and let me see. I know in VTube Studio we got, like, some lighting effects. I wouldn't want it to be too much work. I'm lazy, guys. Which tab would it be in? I think it's in this one. Maybe. Visual effects. Selected effects. Color grading. Oh no, that just like fully. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Maybe. Hold on. No. Reset this. Color filter. Oh. Hold up. It's not gonna make me like the right color. Because I'm also using Shoost. I would have to do it in Shoost, and that's not gonna be easy to like set up as a toggle. Because I can do it in Shoost, but again, it's just not gonna be great for me, and it's gonna be difficult to automate because I can't really automate it with Shoost. But I mean, I can do it here. If I go this way, I can do... Here, let me drag this to the other window. Not chroma, color correction, color grading, levels. I'm sorry, I'm seeing what's available to me right now. Top, shadow, outline, rim light. I guess go here. Can I make myself more purple this way? That's not really like as purple as looking for. I don't know. This is kind of like turning me purple, chat. Hold on one sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Purple Mickey. I'm figuring it out, but it's like... It won't be fully accurate, but like... It's kind of... I look more blue than I look purple. I feel like. I think the other purple method looked better for the bit. Yeah. I don't know. This is just like purple. It is just purple. Ooh, now I look so pale whenever I instantly turn it off. Ew, it looks so weird. No, not the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory one. Yeah, Violet. I know what you're talking about. RGB, Miki, we need a redeem. The most you get for RGB is this. Just because it's annoying to set up those effects. But yeah. Because otherwise I would have to like manually change all of the colors of my model. And especially with a twin tail, that would be ass. I couldn't really like manually do that. Too bad light sticks don't work well. Well, I also disliked that they were tied to my own head movement. So unless I was doing this, they would just stand still. No, I don't know, and I'm not really planning to look. Why, eccentric? Purple Mickey before GTA 6. LOL. Let me... Looks like dull on this screen. Damn, that's how y'all see it? Crazy. Way more like colorful on my end, I guess. Oh, chat, I am dying right now. I'm slowing down, I guess. Just wondering how horror mods, I know most of them. Well, I mean, you can look it up easily. I'm sure you can find it, but I'm planning to go in blind. So I'm not really planning to prepare anything in advance. I'm just kind of winging it, and I'm gonna see how it goes. So yeah. Does anyone know why beef jerky is so expensive? Because people are stupid, that's why. I love beef jerky, but it really is expensive. It really is. It really is. I bet a Nickel, the man from the fog, will be in there. Probably. I don't know what that is, but you know, it seems like it probably has all sorts of stuff. Yeah, no spoilers of Dread. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna like ban anyone over it, but I'm planning to go mostly in blind because I think it'll be funnier having drunk Miki try to figure it out. Congrats on A. Oh, 8K? Yeah, we hit 8K about a week ago. I feel like now. It's been pretty fast. So, yeah. Dude, Guys, am I a jerk? All the other voice actors for the game are like putting... I don't know, they just like... are chatting in the Discord and they're like, oh yeah, thanks so much for the role. So nice to meet you guys. Am I a bitch for not talking, bro? I don't know. I'm not social. Like, one thing is everyone was talking in the chat. They're like, I really hope the people that get the voice acting role are active in the Discord. And here I am. I haven't sent a single message there and I don't really intend to. So like literally everyone else is making these long ass like thank you paragraphs and I'm just here, bro. It's a job, not a friend group. I know. Yeah, dude, I'm an introvert because it's just a bunch of people that like applied and didn't get it. And so everyone's like making a thank you like, oh, thank you so much for the role. Like I'm sorry to everyone who like auditioned and didn't get it, but better luck next time. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't really feel like making some big thank you thing like it's a job. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't talk in Discord. Yeah, I really don't. The only reason I'm there is because I had to join the Discord in order to be able to add the game dev on Discord because I didn't know their account. They sound like theater kids, but like the drama kind. Like I said, it's like It's not an issue. I'm more just like, I don't know, man. I'm literally the only person that hasn't written like a big thank you, like big public thank you for giving me the role. And like they're all like tagging everyone and they're like, I can't wait to work with you guys. And so like I got tagged in every single one of the big thank yous because they're like tagging all the other VAs and like, I can't wait to work with you guys. And I'm like, to be honest, I don't really want to interact with any of you guys. Not like in a bitch way, but like in a, I'm antisocial, like it's a job. And like, we're all recording our lines independently. So like low-key, I'll probably never talk to any of you all. I don't know. I'm not social. And I think that's one of the biggest issues I run into in terms of being a content creator or like doing stuff like this is with voice acting is like, I don't mean to come off as a bitch, but like, I don't really want to talk to anyone. I like my job. I like doing my thing, but I just like doing it independently, I guess. I don't know. Everyone else always seems to be so social and like wanting to do all this stuff, and it's just not me. You don't need to be social. I know. It's just, I can't help but feel a little awkward sometimes because I'm like, not interested. And I'm like, people are gonna think I'm like a bitch, I feel like. I don't know, because here's the thing, guys. I've been in the entertainment industry a long time. And I know how two-faced people can be. Especially when you're not overly social and friendly. And it's not like I'm a bitch. If people talk to me, like, I'm chill. It's just like, I'm not overly social. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to talk to you and like be your best friend. If people talk to me, I'll respond and like, I'm nice, but like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to talk to anyone first. I just kind of am quiet. I keep my head down. I do my job. I go home, I guess. And that's always how I've been. Anytime I've had like collab stuff or like a partnership or like voice acting, I just kind of do my work and then I'm done. I don't like go into the social stuff. I don't know. And I'm just afraid like people think I'm a bitch because of that. So I don't know. Let's just hope there won't be drama queens. Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's like what I mean is like, that's always my fear. It's because I've unfortunately run into so many people that are like drama queens about that stuff and assume just because you're not like a friendly golden retriever, you're some horrible bitch. And it's so mentally draining, I feel like. Bosses love to say workers are family. That's so uncomfortable and strange. That's what I'm saying is like, I'm nice to everyone, but like, I'm not going out of my way to be friends because it's like, I don't really know you. I'm here to like get stuff done, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of theatrics, I guess. Well, that's what I'm saying, but no, I'm saying like, guys, this isn't even like a group chat with voice actors. This is literally the game Discord itself. Like, this is the public game Discord with like everyone that auditioned for it and like all of the people that are like wish listing the game. And they're just like making public statements in the Discord about it. And that's where I'm like, it's one thing to just like be nice to like coworkers or something, but I'm like, I don't want to make like a public statement in front of like a billion people. I don't really care. I'm just here to do my job. I don't know. You like to keep it real and honest, which me personally I think is better than putting stuff on the first show. That's what I'm saying. I've always thought it feels a little insincere and a little fake. Especially because, again, being in the entertainment industry, I've seen how two-faced so many people are. Like, they do all these theatrics and big thank yous and act all friendly publicly, but they're actually massive assholes behind closed doors or just like prima donnas. And so that's why I'm like, again, I don't really care about the theatrics. Like, if you talk to me, I'm nice, I'll respond to you, I'll be kind, but like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to make like a big public appearance and like crazy thing. I don't know. Basically celebrating big in a small world. I don't know. I feel like small-time projects always have drama, but I'm also jaded. That too. Run into so many people like that. I'm tired of running into people. I know, it's crazy. People are just whack sometimes. As an antisocial comrade, I fully understand Miki's position. had a good luck to find friends that understand that. It's not that I hate them. Yeah, like I said, if you reach out to me, like, I'm chill. But, like, I'm not gonna be the one to necessarily start anything. Because I'm just, like, I don't know. Especially because, like I said, just in the entertainment industry, I've had a lot of bad experiences in the past. So I'm not necessarily eager to get involved with other people. Because especially to me as someone that is a veteran in this industry, I feel like people that make big theatrics about, like, wow, I'm so grateful and we're all gonna be best friends. Typically, they're the people that are the meanest and talk the most shit behind your back, which is why, I don't know, again, like, even if they try to come off as friendly, I'm not always, like, super eager to get to know anyone. Like, if we naturally become friends, that's chill. I've made friends like that. But I just try to kind of stick to myself, I guess. Because, like I said, I just get nervous. And I don't really want to put myself in a situation where, you know, I'm gonna get hurt or just, like, think... Because here's the other thing, y'all. I got the fucking tism, bro. So, like, I've had a long track record in the past of thinking people are my friends. And they're not actually my friends. They're just kind of using me as a stepping stone. Or they're talking a lot of shit about me behind my back. And I have no idea because I think they're, like, my best friend. And that's also why I am not always eager to, like, talk to people. Is because I'm just really bad about knowing when people are being mean to me. Because people can be, like, the biggest asshole to me, and I will still think they're being nice. As long as they're, like, saying it in a nice tone of voice. I just don't get it. Hi, Ming, welcome in. Having a few select good friends is infinitely better than a massive crowd. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. No, we will not be throwing honey buns at homeless people. Please stop. I know what you mean. Yeah, dude. Y'all will actually, as I've mentioned, I have a lot of lore, but, whenever you guys finally get... This is... I told you guys you can guess the overarching plot of my visual novel, but you're not going to be able to guess the details. But I can give you a sneak peek in the sense of, actually one of the things covered in the visual novel is why I have trust issues in the entertainment industry. Because I've actually blended some personal life experiences into my VTuber lore. So, that is going to be something there. So once my visual novel is out, you'll have even more insight as to why I'm always hesitant to make friends in the entertainment industry and why I tend to be pretty antisocial nowadays. Past trauma turned into a visual novel. Yeah, I have my visual novel. Instead of a VTuber lore video, I'm making a visual novel with all my lore. But yeah, it is going to be depressing and have some trauma in it. I'm not going to lie. Are we going to get it to start in the visual novel? No. Sam, the introvert struggle is real. I can barely talk to girls at all. Like, if there's more than 10 people around, my brain shuts down. That's why I don't do collabs, guys. Fun fact. I actually, February, whenever I debuted in Celestria, like our group debut, so I've been VTubing, obviously here for about 2 months, but secretly in my old life, I've been VTubing for 4.5 years. And in 4.5 years, this February was my first time ever collabing with anyone. And it literally took me being friends with Lulu for an entire year for me to agree to it. So that's like how deep my issues go with people. It's not like I was a bitch, but I was just so scared to get out there. And since then, I talk to more people now. I feel like in my new life here as Miki, I am a lot friendlier. Because being friends with Lulu... Today is actually Lulu and I's, 1 year anniversary of being friends. Which is crazy. But, It took me a long time. It literally took me like 4 years to be open to making friends. And even then, it was like a really slow roll. We didn't talk that much the first few months. And then we became best friends afterwards. It took like 6 months to be friends. And now we're best friends. But yeah, I don't know. I have really bad anxiety with that stuff. But I've now I'm a little friendlier. Like, I've had some VTubers message me and ask me for advice, and I'm always nice and I'm always friendly. I even had one person reach out to collab, which I said maybe. I was pretty honest that I have really bad social anxiety, and especially if I don't already know someone, I get scared to like do that stuff because I've only ever collabed once. Technically today, when I streamed on the Celestri account with my friends, that was only my second time ever collabing. My third time ever collabing is this Saturday with Lulu on her solo account. So I don't know. I'm pretty new to like collabing just because again I get nervous. I get scared with people. I don't know. But yeah, no, I totally understand. I'm the same way. Lulu is my bestie. That doesn't mean I'm not like acquaintance with other people like Seraphy in our group. I think she's cool, but we don't like really talk one-on-one. I don't think we've ever really had a one-on-one conversation, but she's cool. But she's one of Lulu's good friends. So I'm like, I don't know. I try to be more social, but mostly Lulu is my lifeline to other people. But she's given me several connections, which is nice. My brain turns off, and when it turns back on, I go, oh yeah, Miki is like super talented? Nah. Hi, Bagat, welcome in. And bye, Grayson. Awesome, happy you were able to make a new life? Yeah. For sure. There was a lot of baggage tying me down in my past life. And just a lot of things affecting me mentally. Especially because I think one of the big issues is I didn't know what I was doing. Because I just like started from scratch and, you know, although I grew and had a good time, I just feel like there were a lot of issues that kept coming back up. Because when I first started VTubing, I didn't know how to properly moderate my community and set boundaries. And so I just felt like there were a lot of problems that kept coming back of, you know, people not behaving. And it just made me start to hate streaming, which is why I decided to essentially quit and then start completely over. And I'm very happy with everything that's happened on this account since then. I think it's been a good change. Yes, Tank, you are still here. How do you deal with so much going on? What do you mean by that? Yeah, boundary setting. Yeah, now that I have like the experience, it was much easier to have things going because again, I brought mods from my past life. So I made sure from the beginning I had a good mod situation. I had a better idea of what I like, what I don't like. And it's helped me make sure my community stays a safe space as I grow. See, that's something I want to do too. I just am scared of like letting go. I'm gonna be honest. I was thinking about it for probably an entire year before I finally did it. And I had a lot of the same fears. This is like, I guess, a little character breaking for a moment, but I was having a lot of issues and I took like an entire month off hoping that it would help. But then I came back and like the issues were good for, you know, a week or two before I started having the same issues that start happening again, even though I thought things were better. And my growth started, I started to struggle. I wasn't growing as much because it was like very obvious that I was not having a good time. I probably cried before at least 75% of my streams. I would be like crying up until the moment I press go live. Sometimes people could even tell I'd been crying when I'd first start stream just because I was so constantly stressed out and it really made me hate streaming. And it wasn't even that I did anything wrong. It's just unfortunately a bad community that I just couldn't shake with a lot of problematic people. And just no matter how much I tried to like ban people or get rid of them, it's just that same toxic shit would always creep back in. And like, I don't know. So I was just in a big rut. And I knew I needed a change of pace. Originally, I was like, I'm just going to rebrand my old socials. So I was going to do this whole Miki thing, but keep my same accounts. But I kept going back and forth. Because deep down, like, I knew in my heart that I needed to make fresh accounts to truly be able to, like, escape, I guess, everything. Because a lot of it, there were algorithm problems, there were, you know, ban evaders, stuff like that. And I was like, if I really want a fresh start, like, I need to make new accounts. But I was like, man, I don't want to lose, like... I'm not going to say numbers, but I'm like, I have a pretty substantial following. I really don't want to throw away these accounts. And I was really scared of starting over. Well, I'm actually pleased to announce that after 2.5 months of streaming, I have actually at least on YouTube, I have just barely surpassed my old account. So I'm actually bigger now as Miki than I ever was in my past life after like 4 years on YouTube. On some of my other accounts, I'm still bigger. I never did Twitch really in my past life, so I was bigger here from the beginning. It's gonna be a long time till I'm bigger than I was on TikTok. A really long time. If I ever get bigger than I was on TikTok, I would say TikTok was my biggest platform, but that's where a lot of the issues came from. One piece of advice I'll give to anyone that wants to be a content creator, fuck TikTok. Legitimately, fuck TikTok. It will ruin your journey as a content creator. Also, hi Kyle. Specifically, I say that because it has to do with the type of people that watch TikTok. That's why I had to make new accounts. Because there was a time I streamed on TikTok. I did very well. That's why my TikTok account was very big. I made good money. However, there's a lot of kids, there's a lot of trolls, and just a lot of not great people in general. People with short attention spans, people that are whiny and love to complain and cause issues, etc. And so even after I quit TikTok and tried to rebuild on YouTube, I still had like TikTok type of viewers coming to my streams, and that's what I think ultimately killed my channel. Is because everyone has a shitty attention span, everyone has a shitty attitude. Most of them are obnoxious little kids, and so then even if you try to grow an audience with adults, they're gonna get annoyed by the kids and they're not gonna stick around. So yeah, that's the biggest advice I can give you. It's okay to post on TikTok. I multi-post. Like all of my YouTube shorts, I post on TikTok as well. However, I post on TikTok, then immediately log out. I don't stay on it because TikTok people are not the kind of viewers you want to cultivate. Like, don't live stream there, man. In the long run, every content creator I know that got big on TikTok and like their first platform they got big on was TikTok, all of them end up quitting. And it's because of the kind of like viewers that come from there. It's really awful. Oh yeah, I know that bio. But I'm just saying that it was specifically the kind of people that are viewers on TikTok. They're not the kind of people you want long term unless you're happy with like brain rot children that are super obnoxious and don't follow the rules. And so like I said, it really fucked me up. Also, welcome back, Jasmine. So it really fucked me up for a while. And yeah, the TikTok era. Dawn's, for those of you that are new here, Dawn's was my first viewer in my past life. Dawn's has literally been here all like 4, almost 5 years. So he was there on my past life. I streamed Twitch for a little bit, and then I went to YouTube. Then I went to TikTok for a long time, got really big, and tried to go back to YouTube. He's seen it all. He's seen it all. But it's, hi Yippee, welcome in. But yeah, TikTok people suck. And so that's why I ended up making new accounts, is just because I didn't want those same TikTok viewers to like be following me over to this life, because I knew they were what made me essentially hate streaming. Like, that's the nicest way to put it. They legitimately made me hate streaming. And that's why I would cry before streams all the time, because I was always stressed out, like, what bullshit are they gonna do today? Like, what are they gonna do to stress me out today? Or like, I've never liked the culture of bully the streamer. Hi, Mia, welcome in. Is it worth posting on TikTok at all? Like I said, if you're already posting content on YouTube, absolutely. But if you're not already making like short form content for YouTube, don't even fucking bother, dude. Especially because now that they sold TikTok, the algorithm is even worse. So TikTok kind of sucks. You're better off on YouTube. But like I said, it doesn't hurt to like post if you already have short form videos for other platforms. But yeah, they just kind of suck. I don't know. So that's why I'm happy in my new life, and I will never make that mistake again of going back to TikTok. Bye, Kiwi. Take care of yourself. Thanks so much for being here. My opinion, no, because they're brain rotted and attention is horrible. Like I said, you can multi-post if you're already posting short-form content on YouTube. It doesn't hurt to post it. Sold TikTok? You didn't know that? Yeah, they sold it. At least in the US. Yeah, they had to sell it to US investors. Makes sense, I came from TikTok. Valid point. Hey, but Cultured, you were there long enough that you saw the problematic people I'm referring to. They were just really annoying. Yeah, but like I said, if you're not already doing it, there's no real point. This cosplay on TikTok, it's not very fun unless you go through the process of banning a ton of words. Had to ban the word remember because of the dumb bullying trend. Yeah, people are crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it takes one to know one. Oh, dude, I'm like having a cramp in my eye. Do y'all ever have that happen where like your eye randomly cramps and like starts to twitch? Oh, dude. Oh, okay, I think it's done. That was horrible, I'm not gonna lie. I get ocular migraines, so I'm really hoping that's not a sign I'm gonna get a migraine because I have a little bit of blurry vision in my eye now. So I'm really hoping that's not my body saying, yo, Miki, you're about to have a migraine. That was your warning sign. I think, oh, I actually do have some of my migraine pills here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually scared after that. I am going to preemptively take one of my migraine pills. Because I'm getting the spidey sense. For those of you that get migraines, you'll understand. It's like a fucking spidey sense, dude. I normally don't have very clear auras, but I think that's about as clear of an aura as it gets. Like, my body is warning me, bro. All right. We're gonna take that pill before the migraine starts, and hopefully it will disappear forever. Nah, it's not a rest thing. Like I said, it's probably just from a migraine. But I have pills that, like, the second I think a migraine is gonna happen, I'm supposed to, like, take a pill to try to prevent it from, like, fully forming. So, I don't know. Yeah, I drink plenty of water. Don't worry, guys. I almost exclusively drink water. And yes, I agree, Kyle. My mom has migraine. She used to have a sign a migraine was gonna happen. Yeah, those are called auras. I sometimes have migraines with auras, but a lot of times I don't. Where my auras are like so small that I don't really notice it until it's too late and I'm already feeling pain. But like I said, that weird like eye pain I just got in the twitch, I'm gonna take that as an aura and assume, because I feel like a very, very slight inkling of like pressure near my eye, like my migraines get. So I'm gonna assume it's an aura and I'm gonna take some medicine just in case. Not trying to tell you what to do. I remember going through your videos turning off AI training. Oh yeah, I've already heard about that, bees. Yeah. Making grilled cheese at night. Wait, what? Happens when I stare at a screen? Oh yeah, it's not from that. I get regular ocular migraines. Like I said, I'm in treatment for it. But it just happens. I struggle a lot with my eyes / eyesight, so this is pretty normal. Yeah, they made AI stuff. They automatically opted in everybody to like AI stuff on TikTok. When Water gonna sponsor you? Dude, they should. Yeah, your mom is Aura, exactly. LOL. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm pretty good. Also, we got an ad coming up in like 4 minutes on Twitch, it looks like, just to let everybody know. Ugh. Bye, Minky and chat. Gotta go to work now. Bye, Dareth. Take care of yourself. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Whew. I like to bully the streamer culture can be fun as long as people don't take it too far. Sadly, most people do. Yeah, most people do. It becomes straight up bullying, and then they just never want to stop. So I feel like it's easier to just never let people start than to try to moderate how far is too far. Jokes on you, were immune to ads. That is true. Most of you are, but you never know. Sometimes people will tune in and they won't have a sub yet. See what Fish thinks of the Luger? He's not that much of a gun dude. I don't know. I'm a type of person who likes... That's like not something to flex about. Bio. Again, not something to flex about. And that's not cool. Even then, you should never be doing that. It's just kind of disrespectful if people want their privacy to try to go out of your way to find information about them. Very disrespectful. You gotta theory craft some names now for when I start fresh? Yeah! Yeah. Well, you can always, what I like to do, just look up, like, websites for baby names. And like if you have a specific meaning in mind or like a letter in mind, those websites for like choosing a baby name are actually unironically really good if you want to do like VTuber stuff as well. Ooh. I gotta go see you. Bye, Zan. Take care of yourself. I appreciate you being here. I try to keep my teasing of streamers lighthearted, silly retorts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people just end up taking it way too far. Or, like, when the streamer's obviously bothered, they don't take a hint. Because that's one thing that always annoyed me. Is, like, it's fine if you're bantering. But if I'm getting, like, very obviously annoyed, you gotta stop. And some people don't take the hint. They keep going. And then the worst part to me is whenever I have to, like, essentially break character on stream and be like, I'm not joking. Like, fucking stop. You're really starting to piss me off. Or, like, you're really starting to hurt my feelings. Like, it's not even funny anymore. It hasn't been funny for the last fucking 30 minutes. Like, I hate it because, again, guys, y'all know me. I'm really nice and chill. I don't like feeling like a bitch. And I don't like to have to, like, character break and be mean to anyone or, like, I don't like having to ban people. I don't like having to time out. Like, I have the most chill rules ever. It is actually so hard to get banned from my stream. All you have to do is just, like, be nice. Goblin, thank you for subbing on YouTube. Literally, all you have to do is just be nice. And if I ask you to stop, like, stop. Like, it's that easy and you won't get banned. It's not that hard. And so I hate whenever I'm trying to tell people, please stop in like a nice way, but they don't listen. And then I have to fully break character and like be a bitch about it and be like, dude, I said fucking cut it out. Like, I don't know. I just hate having to do that shit. I don't know. Yeah, that's where mods come in. Exactly. I think I'm gonna err on the side of caution with that. Yeah. See, I'm the type of person that I could call people out if they're bullying someone else. I despise bullying. Oh, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. It's a vibe killer. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm streaming, I hate to have to randomly, you know, like, stop what I'm doing. Or, like, stop the good vibes to, like, all of a sudden get mad and... Hi, Cold. Welcome in. And so that's my big issue. Is I don't know. I would rather keep the good vibes going than have to, like, get on to someone. Hi, Kyoko, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, to the gulag. No, not the gulag. LOL. Whew. I am exhausted. I have such a long week today, guys. I have such a long week. Hi, Archangel, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Second stream, yay. It also shows you've grown to be aware, more stern, which is a good thing. Oh yeah, I know. It's more just like, I would prefer if people could get the hint and, you know, not have to get to that point anyways. It's only Tuesday. Yeah, I had IRL stuff yesterday. I had my Celestria collab today. I have IRL stuff tomorrow. I have IRL stuff Thursday. Friday is my off day besides stream. Then I have like 2 IRL things Saturday. And then 1 IRL thing Sunday. So I'm going to be honest in advance, chat. I'm going to be taking a day off next week. I don't know what day yet though. But do expect there to be at least 1 day off next week. Let me know more Subnautica. No, there's Subnautica. I already posted the schedule. We have Subnautica tomorrow, guys. I still stream every day this week. I'm just probably going to take at least 1 day off from streaming next week to recover. Because your girl does not like leaving the house. But all of these things are mandatory. I have to go. So I just know I'm going to feel super freaking drained. Where can I find the schedule? Oh, you can find it on my Twitter or my YouTube post tab. Because there's not really anywhere to post it. Here. I can probably pull it up on stream too for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. But yeah, follow me on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Or if you sub on YouTube, you can see things there also. Here is our schedule for this week. Yesterday we had Subnautica. Today, we're having Just Chatting. Tomorrow, we have Subnautica. Thursday we have TFT. Friday we have Subnautica. Hopefully we'll be wrapping it up around there. And then we're gonna have Just Chatting on Saturday. I'm also gonna have a collab with Lulu. And we're gonna be streaming around 6 p.m. I don't know how long we're gonna go. So stream might be delayed depending on, but... Oh wait, I'll still be in the stream, never mind. So yeah, I'll be streaming essentially 2 hours earlier. And then if once Lulu gets off, we'll probably just continue with the Just Chatting stream. So there's that. And then Sunday we're gonna be playing Plague Inc. So yeah. Yeah. Have you tried games like Os? Yeah, I have played Os before. I love rhythm games. But I can't really play it that much anymore because of my wrist. Good. Got back into Subnautica. You can play Mickey. No. Health comes over streaming. Yeah. Do you like anime? If you do, what's your fave? My favorite anime is Re:Zero. It is my favorite. Daily streams. How do you do it? I don't know, man. I just do. Kaz, hi. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I've been streaming every day for like the last month or so. I took Sunday off because I accidentally waterboarded my keyboard. And I had no keyboard. So that was like an unplanned day off. Still can't believe you never played Plague. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've seen it plenty of times, but I've never actually played it. Color scheme is the exact color scheme my theory crafted. Nice! Yeah, it's really nice. I really like it. Second anime I ever got into. Got bullied for liking it. Nah, dude. Re:Zero was great. My favorite is Oshinoko and Madoka Magica. Nice, nice. Chris gave up the ghost app. What? I have no idea what you mean by that. Make the virus Miki cult. Wait, that's actually... You know what? I might actually. The Miki virus. It's gonna be the Miki virus. Miki brainworms. Yeah, it's actually a template, guys. You can get it if you're a content creator on places like VGen. I think it was like $6. I bought the schedule template for like $6. And so all I do is I just change the info and like the photo and stuff. But yeah, pretty cheap. So I'm not gonna take credit. You can see in the top left-hand corner it says Design Voyagers. That's who made it on VGen. But it was pretty cheap. They actually had a ton of cute ones. I was torn between this one and there was like another ocean-themed one, but I like this one better. And plus on YouTube, whenever you post things, it always shows up in a square. So I was like, I'd prefer one that's like square-shaped, just so I can post it on any social media and it won't end up like cropped. Might try streaming tonight. Oh, good luck, Yippee. Mickey Virus. Everyone's brought the Shark Tale. Crono, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I've never played it, but there was like a DLC for Plague Inc., which is, I bought the like bundle because it was on sale. So it was like aliens and anti-vaxxers DLC or something like that. Let me see. Plague. Oh, it's still on sale if you guys want to get it. It's actually still on sale this weekend. Oh, pause this. You can get the entire bundle with all of the DLCs for $12.50 USD. So, if you've been waiting on a sale, the base game is on sale 80% off. It's only $3. And if you want to get the entire bundle, it's $12.50 for all of the DLCs. So, I've never played it. What does it come with? It comes with Plague Inc. Aliens and Anti-Vaxxers, Plague Inc. The Cure, and Plague Inc. Evolved official soundtrack, I guess. So, yeah. Cool. But anyways, I remember playing Plague Inc. in high school like a decade ago. It's such a great game. I never played it. Like I said, I always saw people play it, but I'd never tried it before. So I don't know. Crazy scenario? Yeah, they added it. So I don't know. We're gonna be experiencing that together, I guess. But like I said, huge sale right now on Steam. So now is the time to purchase it. Who's your favorite Zero? Beatrice. Fuzzy! Welcome in! Oh my...
With 3 viewers.
Don't worry about my hype train thingy. It's always fucked up. Welcome in, you guys. If you don't already know me, my name is Miki. I'm a pre-debut Angelshark VTuber. We're having a Just Chatting stream today. We're chilling. Feel free to make yourself cozy. If you gotta read and run, I totally understand. I'm assuming you were playing some TFT. That's what you're always playing. I hope that you're doing well. I hope you got some dubs in. And feel free to make yourself at home. Get nice and cozy. Welcome in, Raiders. We are currently talking about my schedule for, like, the coming week. I am talking about if y'all have ever played Plague Inc. I've never played it before, but the DLC is, like, on massive sale. Or, like, the whole game is on sale, like, 80% off. And so, yeah, that's what we're talking about right now. Yiko is best. Dude, I cosplayed Beatrice to a convention, and I got an autograph from the English VA while cosplaying Beatrice. And, not to flex or anything, but she said I'm literally the cutest person to ever exist. And I'm the only Beatrice cosplay. This was a couple years ago, but she's like, you're the only Beatrice cosplayer I've ever met. And you're literally the cutest person ever. I love you so much. And then she autographed my Beatrice poster. So, not to flex or anything. No, I fucking love Biko. He's my favorite. Hey, Shadow, welcome in. Played the mobile version? Nice, nice. Good job, Miki. Good evening. Hi, Charles. Welcome in. That's amazing. Yeah, dude, I also have Rim's. I also, while I was cosplaying Beatrice, I also got Rim's signature. Wait, actually, no. I might have been cosplaying Rim when I got Rim's signature. I don't remember. I might have gotten them on separate days. Cool flex, but okay. Just asking, have you ever heard of Middle-earth Shadow of War? I feel like I might have. Why do you ask, Salt? Dox yourself specifically to the Beatrice VA. She's actually a VTuber too called Josie McFly, something like that. Crazy stuff. No, she probably doesn't remember, to be honest. Like I said, it was a few years ago. Did she thank you, I suppose? Dude, she literally wrote that on, like, my thing. It was, like, something, I suppose. I don't know, hold on. Let me actually see. I have, like, my poster actually right here. What did she write me? No, she just wrote, I suppose. She just wrote, I suppose. She said, to Miki, I suppose. And then she autographed it. She definitely remembers. I don't know. Lulu, what's up? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling better today, everybody. What, everybody? Who the fuck am I saying everybody to? I hope you're feeling better, Lulu. I hope you're feeling good. Hope you got plenty of rest. I think I nearly developed a phobia of people being behind me from the amount of times my brother prinked me. Dang. It's a game I recently started to play again. Storytelling is great. Nice. What I do to give a Kamen Rider cosplay. I have to go. Bye, Charles. Take care of yourself. Appreciate you being here. Did a promo for Planet of the Apes and played that a bit. I see. When I went to Fan Expo Dallas, I met the voice actor for Squidward from SpongeBob. Next year, I met and got a photo with WWE wrestler The Undertaker. Cool. I'm still resting. Have your stream to chill too. Awesome. Guys, remember, like I said, that's Lulu over in YouTube chat. Please go check her out. Wait, guys, Lulu has Twitch too. Y'all need to follow her on Twitch too. Hold on. Because Lulu is pretty new to Twitch. Let me see. Gonna grab food and edit? Yeah, no problem. Take care of yourself. Let me give you a shout out on Twitch. Okay, there you go. Please go follow her on Twitch, you guys. She is super cool. We're gonna be collabing on Saturday. We're gonna be like playing Sunhaven. So go there. But yeah, she mostly has done YouTube, but she's recently started multi-streaming to Twitch, so she could really use some more Twitch viewers, guys. I've never used the collab feature because, as I told you guys, I've never collabed except for with Lulu. So we're gonna try the collab feature on Saturday. I don't really know how it's gonna work. We'll figure it out though. Don't worry. No, Lulu, girl, you don't have to thank me. It's a given. Hush. Yeah, that's what we're planning to do. I'm like, I've never done it before, and I know she's like just started streaming on Twitch, so we'll figure it out. We won't scuff. Yeah, we'll figure out how the collab feature works. Hopefully we can get tons of people there. And it should be cool. Maybe, possibly. If we're lucky. I don't know, dude. Today, Setting up for the Celestria thing was rough, Lulu. You missed it, dude. Seraphy and I were stressing. Because, guys, fun fact, apparently Tuesdays at 5 p.m., VTube Studio goes down for maintenance. And guess when our collab was scheduled? 5 p.m. And Seraphy and I, like, never collab, and we don't know how to use the collab function. So we thought we both were just really stupid. And we're like, oh no, Lulu's not here. Lulu is the one that always does this for us. So we were trying to figure it out, and Seraphy's like, I have this really scuffed idea that I used to do. I'll screen share, and then you can chroma key my VTuber from Discord. And so then we had to play around with that, and we finally got it working. I don't know, dude. It was a mess. And then, like, I changed my Steam names, and then Steam suddenly wouldn't work for me. And so I couldn't fucking open Steam suddenly. Everything was broken. And so then I was like, oh my god, is it because I changed my Steam name? Because we were playing golf with friends. And, like, my Steam account was still attached to my past life. So I was like, I really need to change my name. And yeah, so apparently that broke Steam, and it broke my library and everything else. And so then I had to, like, hard reset dude, it was awful. But we got it working, finally. Yeah, it was in the past. It was earlier today on our group channels for Celestria. Hi, Limitless, welcome in. I'm doing fantastic. How about you? Multiplying Yukina was hilarious. That is true. That is true. Play SL? What is SL? I don't know what that is. That feature just combines chats, but your stream itself is still individual? Ah, I see. I didn't know that. Well, fair enough. Stalker? I guess I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm EP, might go and eat. Nope. Words. Eat. I meant eat. I'm EP, might go and eat in a bit. No problem, Limitless. If you gotta go, if any of you guys have to go, please take care of yourselves. You know, get some sleep. Oh, show. But yeah, if y'all were wondering why Yukina duplicated, that's why. Because originally that's how it was. And then whenever Lulu, aka Harley, got on, for some reason Yukina wasn't loading into the VTube collab. So she was still being green screened in. And then just, like, randomly, she finally loaded in. So then there were two of her. I don't know, dude. It was scuffed, but I tried my best. Because I set it up pretty impromptu. Hi, Crazy, and welcome in. Been awake since 5 a.m. yesterday, around 24 hours. Dang, get some rest, please. Hi, Crazy. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, it was solved. We're all good. What's streaming without scuff? That is true. But we still had a good time. It was my first time playing golf with friends. I low-key sucked, but it's all good. With friends is the important part, right, guys? I don't know. I just thought it was funny that by the end, everyone was like, this game sucks. And I'm like, guys, I didn't even own the game. I bought this game because of you all. LOL. Hold on, one sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, no, Tech, that was part of the contract. If they were to do something like that, they would owe me $5,000 in damages. But yeah, no, I trust me, I read all of the fine print of all of the contracts I sign. So, yeah, they essentially, to elaborate, that's already been addressed. It was what was originally pitched, but it was completely scrapped. But they did acknowledge that needs to be taken down. And they clarified everything with everyone. They wrote that kind of stuff into the contract to make sure that we're all on the same page. And there's even a $5,000 clause for damages should, you know, it be broken. So, yeah! Hi, Antique, welcome in. Miki with her magnifying glass, wait, what? You like old tech? I don't know, I'm not a super techie person. Let's not forget, Miki, you got a hole in one of the hardest maps as your first action in the game? It was literally a straight shot. I don't know how that one was that hard. It was literally a straight shot. I love your streams. Why are you muted? Because I was saying something that I didn't want to be on stream. Help you with what? Oh, you've been awake since 7 a.m. 3 days ago? Then go to sleep, bro. Go to sleep. Old tech isn't built to break. That is true. That is true. I don't know. Everything breaks nowadays. It is what it is. Alright, anyways. Okay. Just had to respond to that message. Because I just saw it. Anyways. I lost my train of thought. Everybody. I'm gonna die now. Ugh. I always forget this model has tongue tracking, and I get jump scared by it. Miki for gore, yes. I always for gore. Micah! Dude, congrats on the 20 stream streak. Miki for gore. Happens to the best of us? Well, it's just because I was checking my phone, and then I saw a message from Tech, and then I was like, ooh, let me respond to that real quick while it's fresh on my mind. And then after that, I just for gore. Tech nowadays is nothing like 1980s fridges. Will outlive everyone you love. It's eternal. It's time itself. Your throwaway society means everything is disposable and it sucks. Yeah, it's because of fast trends. Like, it started out as fast fashion, but now it's just like fast everything, to be honest. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Have you considered playing Synthetic? I do not know what that game is, so no, I have not. Wait, what got deleted? Oh, LOL, yeah, I see now that Cultured and Tech, both of you guys joined. LOL. Yes, I see you guys join that Discord. Well, you can see now, too, how I was talking about earlier, where I was like, man, everybody's making these, like, paragraphs with, like, thank yous and, like, can't wait to work with everyone. And I'm like, man, am I a bitch for, like, I'm not gonna say shit. Oh, man. Now I want a post-apocalypse game where you play as a refrigerator. Honestly, that would be pretty unique. If they make the tech break after a year, good reviews come in before anyone had issues. Everyone has to buy a new one next year? Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I used to have a Samsung Flip. Fucking loved it, but that is the worst phone I've ever had. Was it... Fish, was it the 3 or the 4 I had of the Samsung Flip, Z Flip? Did I have the 3 or the 4? I had both. Okay, I had both the 3 and the 4. It was awful. Yeah, Tech, you see what I mean? That I'm like, I don't want to talk here. I'm literally only here because I had to be. It was just, yeah, no, not my thing. But, yeah, I kind of cringed. Anyways, but, yeah, I had the Z Flip 3. And literally, like, it broke in the span of a year, but it was, like, within warranty. It was actually only, like, 7 or 8 months. And, I didn't even do anything to it. It's just, like, where the flip part is. I don't know. The screen just gave out. And it started out as one dead pixel, and within the span of a day, it took over my whole phone. I got a replacement because it had only been 7 months. And then the second phone also, again, the Z Flip 3, The second one also did it around the 7 to 8 month mark. The exact same thing in the exact same spot. And then I was like, I don't want a fucking Flip anymore. Give me a normal fucking phone. But they forced me to get a Z Flip 4. They're like, we'll upgrade you. Same fucking shit in less than a month. Less than a month. I loved the phone. It was so cute. I fucking loved everything about it. It was cute and small. Everything was amazing. But it was ass. The tech just instantly gave out. And then they tried to make me get a 4th fucking Z Flip. And I was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I bitched and bitched. So now I just have like a Samsung S23. Because I was like, there's no fucking way. You could not pay me to go back to a Flip. As much as I loved it. Fish is my husband. Fish is my husband. But in lore, he's my magical cat. But yeah. Samsung equal lithium bomb. I haven't had issues with Samsung at all. Except for the Z Flip. And that's just because it was new tech. Only because it was new tech. And I would not be trying that again. So I'm sticking to safer stuff. Less experimental. And like they've improved upon their Flip. But the thing is now, it's like they made all the screens bigger. Like, I don't want screens on the fucking outside. I wanted the Flip phone. But I don't want this giant fucking screen on the outside. That's just more screenage to break. That's just more to break. No, I'm not married in lore, just IRL. That's one of the main reasons I tell people not to be weird or like flirtatious and not do NSFW stuff. I think it's fucking weird and gross, and I'm also married. But not with it. Fish is literally my cat in lore. LOL. But yeah, it's like I said, if you listen to me talk, it's pretty obvious who he is. But obviously, within lore, he's my cat. But yes, my magical talking cat is playing video games with me and bringing me food. And stuff like that. Yeah, because that totally is real. Why are you married to your cat? Because I lied to you guys again. My name is not Michael Afton. I'm actually Shane Dawson. What? Huh? Omni-Man? What about Omni? No, but Debbie's not an animal. This is Shane Dawson. That's why I made the Shane Dawson joke. Sorry guys, I'm actually Shane Dawson, yeah. I'm Michael Afton, Miki Plier, Shane Dawson. I knew you were gonna say it. No, Lulu. Of course. Dude, Lulu, I told you, right? At a convention, I cosplayed Maple from Nekopara. And, you know, she's an orange cat. And then Fish cosplayed Shane Dawson. Like, I literally bought him official Shane Dawson merch. Like, the pig shirt that says, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That, like, Shane Dawson wore daily. And then I, like, got the, like, hello, my name is stickers. And then I wrote Shane Dawson on it. Yeah, dude. That was, like, the best couple cosplay. I'm not gonna fucking lie. That's your worst. Guys, I told you I'm inviting Shane Dawson to the debut, right? For shits and giggles. Oh my god, if Shane Dawson comes here, I'm like, yo, Shane, I'm married to my cat. We're actually pretty alike, you guys. Refrigerator comment got you timed out? What? I actually have no idea. On Twitch it did? Can someone look into that? I'm not sure what happened there. Could it have been automod? Oh, all caps spam? I see. I didn't even see it. I don't see the mod logs, so that's all lies. Poor Fish had to take one for the team. No, dude, he thought it was hilarious too. Who's Shane Dawson? He used to be a very prominent YouTuber. Who low-key kind of became a lol cow. And he is very well known for there was a scandal and allegations about him having relations with his cat, his orange cat. There were allegations of him having relations with his cat. I'll put it that way. Which is why I made the joke. Dude, I used to watch him before he went downhill. Like, I watched him whenever I was younger. But, yeah. Yeah. Anyways. Huh? What are you talking about, Crab? Oh, dude, my neck. Ooh, that was a time. I need to finish emailing people to invite them to my debut. The issue is, oh wait, he did admit to it? I didn't know he officially admitted to it. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, Lulu, I told you how Yandere Dev is coming to my debut. But I invited a bunch of other people, and some of them are also controversial. Like, I want to invite Shane Dawson. I'm planning to invite James Charles. Like, I don't know. I'm inviting fucking everyone, dude. I'm inviting everyone. It's gonna be a fucking party. And, like, here's the great part. It literally can't backfire. Because let's say James Charles gets an invitation from me, and then is like, what the fuck is this weird little anime girl freak emailing me? Hey, free publicity! Free publicity! Dude! Guys, wait! I should invite Ronnie Radke too, from Falling in Reverse. Oh my god, I guarantee he fucking... Oh my god, he posts everyone on social media. Like, he roasts fucking everyone. He roasts everyone, dude. I would unironically, even though I know he'll roast the shit out of me, free fucking PR. I will invite Ronnie Radke as well. Oh man. Yeah, Yondev accepted, I told you guys. I've already emailed back and forth with Yandere Dev several times. He's not sure if he's going to be talking in chat, because again, he doesn't want to cause drama for me. He knows a lot of people don't like him. He recognizes he's very controversial, so he doesn't want to cause issues. But he'll be watching. He's not sure if he's gonna be saying anything though, just because he doesn't want to cause issues. I haven't emailed everyone yet, Kyle, so I haven't emailed them. So Yandere Dev is the only person I've officially confirmed. I got his address and everything so I can send him stuff. So that'll be pretty cool too. I hope my stickers will be done in time. I might just have to send them separately, potentially. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. I hope he stays out of chat. Nah, he's fine, guys. Everyone can put their differences aside for a bit. What are you talking about? The Yandere Dev is invited to my VTuber debut. And I'm sending him merch. Who's Yondev? Yandere Dev made Yandere Simulator. He has been the center of a lot of controversy. You guys can look it up on your own. You know, most of it is it's all allegations and stuff. Think of him what you will, but I've been pretty chill with interactions, and I invited him. I'm inviting a ton of people for the meme, and he actually was really excited to be invited, but he doesn't want to cause drama. He knows a lot of people hate him. So he's probably not going to be in chat or anything, but yeah. Hi Karma, welcome in. I want to have a VTuber model for my OC. Want to make her blood halo light up whenever I speak. Go for it, man. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that can help you make it work. Hi Manny. Yeah, controversial game dev. I'm no VTuber though. Yeah, well, I mean, nothing's stopping you from becoming one. Hate who? Him. A lot of people hate Yandere Dev. Because he, like I said, he's a controversial figure. But yeah. Because I don't have a PC. Well then, I mean, you can still technically do some VTubing stuff from mobile, but it's obviously way easier with a computer. But yeah. I don't remember the controversy. But he wasn't convicted. That's how I feel too, Jasmine. He was not convicted with anything. There are allegations of several things, but it's one of those situations where I truly believe there's two sides to every story. I don't think he's innocent necessarily, but I also don't think he's guilty of everything people are saying he did, because if he was, he would be convicted of a lot more stuff. And he's not convicted of anything. So, Lazy, thank you for the follow. So again, especially when I emailed him, he was really fucking chill. He was really fast to acknowledge, you know, his controversy, allegations, and be like, I don't want to cause issues. I don't want people to hate you because of my existence. And honestly, I give him mad respect for owning up to the allegations and being honest about their existence. So I think it's a non-issue personally. A lot of it is just cancel culture, I feel like. But that's where I'm just like, I don't know, man. I told him as long as you follow the TOS of the platform we're on and you follow my rules, we're just fine. Feel free to hang out. I understand, Bees. I understand, but there are also two sides to every story. And also a lot of the stuff that the minor has said has come into question as well. And if he was actually doing illegal stuff, he would be in jail. And so I'm not saying he didn't talk to a minor because that is something that happened. However, there are always two sides to every story, and it is very easy for people to take advantage of the situation and twist things into something much bigger than they actually are. So that's where, again, if he follows my rules and the rules of the platform, it's just speculation. I don't know. What did I walk in on? Nothing. Nothing. And so, like I said, it's all essentially speculation. And that's where, again, I'm chill with him as long as he behaves here. Hi, Kumo. Welcome in. The internet loves drama. That's what I'm saying. If there was hard proof or he was convicted of something, that's one thing. But otherwise, it just seems like a lot of nonsensical drama. And I've had fine interactions with him to where I think there's nothing wrong with him popping in for the meme, to hang out with the debut and say congrats on debut. Oh. Yeah, well, that's not really what we're talking about right now, crazy. First time I heard of someone defending Yondev, my life is complete. I'm not defending him. Dude, I told Yandere Dev directly when I was talking to him, I'm like, I don't know if you did it. I don't know if you didn't do it. Quite frankly, I don't care. That's between you and God. It is not my job to be judge, jury, and executioner. But if you did do it, I just hope you feel bad and you repent for your sins. I straight up told him that. Like, I told him, I'm a Christian. I believe in second chances. Look at Paul in the Bible. He murdered shit tons of Christians before becoming one of Jesus's closest disciples. I straight up told him, I don't know if you did it. I don't know if you didn't do it. That's between you and God. Only you and God know what you did. But I hope you make the right choice. That's what I told him. Because again, it's all speculation. And again, it is not my place to make a judgment because everyone has done shit. And I don't know. That's you and God, man. And so I was pretty upfront with them. Watching through Subnautica playthrough. Hope to catch one live sometime. We'll be playing it tomorrow. Normal. We'll be back to Subnautica, so feel free to tune in there. Don't you usually have background music, or is it just the rain? It's just the rain now because YouTube can hear it as well. So yeah. But yeah, that's essentially my take with the whole Yandere Dev thing, is like, it would be different if there was concrete proof of like certain things, etc. But as it stands, I'm a Christian. He has been out of the limelight for a couple years now. He hasn't been getting into trouble. With my interactions with him, he acknowledges the allegations. He acknowledges everything that's happened. He doesn't want to cause drama. That's part of the reason originally he's like, I'm not going to come because, you know, I don't want to cause drama. But he agreed he might just like watch stream but not say anything in chat. I got his address, so I'm going to be sending him some, I'll still send him a handmade invite like I promised him. And I'll send him some stickers and stuff, but my opinion, people don't deserve second chances. Well, then that means you shouldn't get a second chance. And I low-key think that's a really bad way to live your life. Because that means because everyone's done something bad in life, and if you don't believe in second chances, that means you don't deserve a second chance either. And so you shouldn't expect a second chance out of anyone ever. So if you've ever lied, cheated, stolen, then you don't deserve anything in life. And again, that's kind of a fucked up way to look at things. I think it's a much better way to look at things if you have second chances. Because anybody can change. Is it easy to change? No. But it's definitely possible. Yeah, like I said, I'm not on anybody's side. It's fucking internet drama. But, like we already discussed, you know, if he's following the rules of the platform and my rules, that's fine. I've low-key never heard of the Yondev. Yeah, dude, the internet's healing. A lot of people don't know. Because like I said, he's been out of trouble for a couple years now. He's been in no drama. So it would be different if, like, there were fresh allegations or, like, new stuff coming out. But like I said, he has been completely out of trouble. So I have no problem with him being here. I already talked to some of my viewers as well in the fan Discord. I already left it, but you know, that was a discussion too. And we all agreed as long as, you know, everyone's on good behavior, no one's causing drama, we're chill. If he can take the heat and still be willing to join, I gotta respect it. That's what I'm saying, man. He's willing to take the heat. He recognizes it. And, you know, he wants to make sure that I also understand. And I was like, I understand, you know, the potential repercussions as well. So we're all good. Forgot this was my username. It kind of a flashbang hearing it said. Really? Oh, I'm sorry, normal. Came back to Yondev Dilemma. Community hadn't even had a chance to interact with him. He didn't deliver game in time, but is he a terrible human? Otherwise, well, I mean, there were other allegations, but like I said, a lot of it just chalked up to internet drama that got exploited. Check DM for a funny? Okay. One moment. Dude, actually, yeah, that's actually so funny. Oh, man. Sorry, that made me laugh. Neon did have a situation. You can write a book about things he did wrong and take money for making 11 years. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of stuff, but you know, everybody's done bad shit, man. I don't know, dude. What happened? Nothing. Show stream? No, I'm not gonna show stream. Not gonna show stream. I don't want to be that guy. One sec. Okay, sorry. Please, no. Let one without a sin throw the first stone type of deal. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I've done shit that could be cancel worthy. But, like, that's just how it is. Nobody's perfect. And we live in a society now where literally there are cameras on you 24/7, especially if you're a public figure. If you do social media, there's always someone ready to jump at the chance to spin something out of context and make you seem way worse than you actually are. So like I said, I live, especially when it comes to internet drama, if you did not go to jail and you're not convicted of anything, there's no like super damning evidence and it's like, oh, the only reason you're not in jail is because no one caught you. Or like, as long as I haven't had a bad experience, generally, I don't fucking care, man. Because it all comes down on the internet to he said, she said. And I think it's kind of fucking stupid. And I know the internet loves to blow things out of proportion. Which is why, generally, I just, you know, if there's no concrete proof, and especially for a lot of these allegations, like, if these allegations are true, you would be in jail. So if you're not in jail, that means there's a good chance it's being blown out of proportion by internet drama. And that's kind of where my stance is. And especially if I vibe checked you and I have had a conversation, you know, I'm always willing to, you know, be open-minded and hear the other side of the story. Because again, at the end of the day, you don't actually know. You just know what everyone else is saying. So unless you experienced it firsthand, you literally have no idea. You want to talk about second chances? Look at Accidental Studios and Subliminal? Yeah, that too. What is counted as cancel worthy? I don't know, plenty of things. I'm surprised I haven't been canceled from Miki's stream day one. Nah, you're fine, cultured. Dude got into jail for his crimes. Do you know that YouTuber? I have no idea who that is. I have no idea. To be honest, but even then, even if you have been to jail, people can turn their lives around. So that doesn't even necessarily mean anything. Especially for me, you know, someone that is a Christian and stuff. Like, anybody can change. Again, literally look at Paul, one of the most prominent people in the Bible. And he killed shit tons of Christians, man. And then, Wild, thank you for the follow. So literally anyone can change. Does that mean they're going to? No. In fact, a lot of people don't change, but it means there is always a possibility. So if people are going to put in effort to try to change and be a different person, I think it's only fair to give them a chance to prove themselves. You know? Like, obviously they're gonna have to prove themselves, and it's gonna be hard, but you can't just completely shut out the idea of someone wanting to get better. I mean, even look at, you know, I'm getting like a really theological here, but whenever Jesus was being crucified, he was crucified alongside a thief and a murderer. And as they were dying on the cross, got a felony for strangulation and now I'm oh God, boiling high. But as they were dying on the cross, the thief turns to Jesus and is like, you know, I'm paraphrasing obviously, but it's like, yo man, I'm not gonna lie, I believe in you. I think you actually are like the Son of God, all of this stuff. And like, I know I don't deserve to go to heaven, but like, at least when you're in heaven, can you at least remember me? And, you know, Jesus turns to him and is like, you know what, man? You're going to heaven with me, bro. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing. But, like, it's, like I said, anybody can have a change of heart at any point. Because, you know, that's where the whole, like, now, as of this day, you shall be with me in paradise. Like, anyone can have a change of heart. It doesn't matter who it is. Now, the murderer, on the other hand, you know, stayed in his ways. But, again, there's Paul. There's the thief on the cross. There's so many examples of people who have really made some major fuck-ups in life. But they turn it around. Anyone can turn it around. It's just hard, you know? It takes a genuine change of heart. So yeah. This is advice my dad has given me. Remember, only ever commit one crime at a time. Oh my gosh. In Steve's situation, it was a big deal because he used to be one of the biggest YouTubers in Poland. First one to get 1 million subs on YouTube as a gaming channel. I don't know them. Didn't know Jesus was chill. Dude, Jesus, like I said, Jesus, he's my homeboy. And he's a great dude. Y'all should all get to know him. Like, I'm not gonna be the pushy type, but no, he's great. He's very, very willing to listen and give second chances. So, are you the murderer or the thief? What do you mean? I think it's best to focus on yourself rather than be concerned with the shenanigans? Yeah. Yeah, even if you're not someone that's necessarily Christian, I mean, there's plenty of historical proof that Jesus was alive still, and you know, that he's pretty chill. So, you need to invite him to debut. Dude, Jesus is here in every stream because Jesus lives inside of me. Jesus is always here. It's like a 24/7 collab. A 24/7 collab. So, yeah. I'm not kidding. Wait, what? Oh. I pray for every stream. Yeah, dude, I thank God every day for, I mean, even just the success and growth I've had. You know, I'm pretty openly Christian. I don't talk about it 24/7 on my channel, but, like, every day, like, I pray, I say thank you for, you know, everybody that showed up to stream. Like, even if you guys aren't Christian, you know, like, some people think it's offensive when people pray for them. I'm sorry, I'm praying for you anyways. But, you know, I thank God for everybody who showed up to stream. I thank God for everybody's generosity, all of the people that, you know, are so nice to donate or show up and hang out with me every day. I just pray, you know, that God's watching over everybody and, like, helping everyone out. And that if anyone's going through death, gifting us something, Jesus. Dude, who has that tag on Twitch? Wait, actually, I've only been streaming like 2.5 weeks. Wait, who is Jesus on Twitch? Unironically, what? What the hell? Wait, no, this is not working now. What the? No, I don't want to block Jesus on Twitch. No. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Created in 2019. Oh, my God. Dude, Twitch almost made me just accidentally ban Jesus. Wait, Jesus' Twitch staff? Really? I was about to say, I was like, they must have gotten the username from someone. Milky, thank you for the follow. But no, like, I always think, you have a very cute original cool model. I'm here for the first time. No problem, well, welcome in. I'm actually using a customizable twin tail model. But yeah, you know, like I said, I always pray for all of you guys. I hope you guys are always doing well. And that if anybody's going through a hard time, even if you're not necessarily Christian, you know, I still pray for you and pray that God helps you through it. I'm never gonna be the kind of pushy person that's like, oh, you have to turn to Christ and everything. Because at the end of the day, like, that's your own personal decision to make. No one can force you into that. No one can make that decision for you. Like, it has to legitimately come from your heart. So, you know, I can pray for you all I want. I hope that if you're going through a hard time, you know, homeboy Jesus will help you out. And yeah. Yeah. I'm just always very grateful. So I always thank God, and I also pray for you guys every day. So yeah, that's just me. Yeah, if you notice, I actually have a lot of religious iconography in my my official design here. For those of you that don't follow me on Twitter or anything like that, let me pull up my official reference sheet for you guys. In case, oh, sorry, I had like a burp. In case you don't know what my official design looks like, I'm trying to find my, here it is. Christ will increase your benchmarks trust? Yes. All right, here we go. There you go, guys. There you go. This is my official design if you haven't already seen it. Again, debut is not until end of June. So I still got a while. My official model is still being worked on. You know, if you look, you can pick up on different religious imagery, whatever, iconography. So yeah. Priest, I'm not a priest. Nah, dude. But I do have religious imagery and stuff. The topic I gotta open up. Sometimes I have doubts creeping into my mind saying, what if I end up in hell after I die? Even though I know it's not true. Yeah, I feel like that's a huge thing a lot of people struggle with. And that's the whole, like, grappling with God, you know? Because the reality is that, like, if you know, truly believe you're a sinner and all this other stuff, a lot of times you are gonna have those concerns and everything. Because, you know, you're willing to recognize that you're a sinner. Because at the end of the day, we don't deserve forgiveness. We don't deserve salvation. But that's why it's such a beautiful gift, you know, what Christ has given us. It's a beautiful gift because we don't deserve it. And that's why also the Bible instructs us to have childlike faith. Because think of it this way. Dude, are children concerned about if they deserve something? No. A child is going to be like, Mom, Dad, I want a pony. Are they gonna like stop and be like, oh, I bet Mom and Dad can't afford a pony. Oh, I've actually been behaving really badly lately. I probably don't deserve a pony. They don't care about that, bro. They just want a pony and they're gonna ask for it because that's what they want. But that's essentially, you know, why the Bible talks about us having childlike faith. Because it's just, you know, recently at church, I really liked the way they phrased it. I'm paraphrasing. I don't remember exactly how they said it. But it was something along the lines of... Because they were talking about the prodigal son. I don't know if all of you guys are familiar with that stuff. But specifically, they're like, God is like a dad. He's not like a judge or something. To where it's like, you don't have to plead your case because a good dad just wants you to come home. You know, he doesn't care what you did, all this other stuff. He just cares that you're safe and you're back home. Like, you don't have to explain yourself and do all of that. He just wants an apology and to know you're safe. And, you know, I really liked them, you know, explaining it because they were using, you know, the whole prodigal son story. And I think that's something important to remember as well. I am sorry I didn't give a flashbang warning, I know. Come on, thank you for the follow. Mickey Blaha merch? Well, we'll see. Oh, the skirt looks like flowing water. It's pretty cool. Yeah. No David Star? Yeah, I didn't want to add that. We deserve eternal torture, and I'm not kidding. Well, everybody does. I mean, that's the whole point. Romans something. I always forget where it is. For all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. No one comes to the Father except through me. Yeah, that's kind of the whole point, is that, yeah, we don't deserve anything. For the wages of sin is death. Because all of us are sinful, we all deserve death. We all are deserving of hell, but that is the beautiful gift that God gave us, is that by having a relationship with him, we don't have to go through all of that. So, yeah, we're doing good, Angel. maybe we'll add a Christian fish. I actually already have one. On my tail, if you look closely. Sorry, I didn't flashbang you again. But if you look on my tail, I actually already have a little Christian fish. So that is actually already there. I have a lot of like hidden iconography, I told you guys. So it's pretty cool. Thank you so much, Miki. It means a lot. Of course, like I said, I know not everybody's Christian. I'm not here to try to like force you or convince you, because again, that's something that only you can decide for yourself. That is a choice only you can make in your own heart. But I always tell people, and like, I've mentioned this before, I did grow up in a Christian household, but I had a really major falling out with religion, whenever I was in my teenage years. I don't really want to get into the specifics, but, I was just put in some really, really bad situations that unfortunately broke my faith in God, because, and so that's where, like, I always sympathize with people that have a problem with Christians, because for a while, I hated Christians too. I hated Christians. I hated God. I was like, man, if God is real, like, why would he let all of this horrible stuff happen? Hi, Hikari, welcome in. So, like, I can totally sympathize with people struggling with those sentiments, because I was like that for years. You know, obviously I'm not getting whole into my story, but I ended up coming back to Christ, and it was the best decision I ever made. It really helped a lot. Because a lot of it is just, I was just mad that things were out of my control, but I'm good with God now. I'm right with God, man, and I find a lot of comfort in the Bible and God and things like that. So I'm not here to you know, force anyone to, you know, think a certain thing. Again, that's a choice only you can make for yourself. And it took me a long time to be open to coming back to faith and stuff. And it took me a long time to repair my relationship with God and get back in the Bible and feel less, I guess resentment would be the word, for all of the struggles I went through. But I always encourage people to at least don't hate God, you know? Because again, as someone who's been there, I'm not going to tell you God and Jesus has to be your homie right now, but at least don't hate the idea of it. Just at least try to be neutral, you know? That's all I say. I can't force you, but yeah, I don't know. I've thought about doing Christian streams as Miki. Purely genuine question. Do you want to do? I'm not really sure. It's something I've thought about on and off. I know in my past life, I talked a lot more openly about my faith. I initially intended to, I have obviously my religious iconography. I talk about being Christian and stuff. But I'm not sure I want to go that direction. But it's something I'll consider. I'm always going to be someone that will casually, you know, talk about stuff on stream. But I'm not sure if I'm going to add, like, dedicated streams or whatever else. We'll see. A lot of it just has to do that, unfortunately, there's a lot of really negative stigmas around people like that. There's also some members of the community who, you know, brand themselves as, like, Christian and end up causing and being the center of a lot of drama. And I just don't want to be associated with that because, I mean, you can probably understand why. I'd like to be relatively drama-free. So it's something I've considered, but I'm a little undecided on, I suppose. Sorry you had such a rough upbringing and experiences. It's inspiring to see people come back to Christ. Yeah, dude, for sure. Like I said, it was a very tough thing. It was really tough. But again, it's been really great for me. And it's helped me because one of the big things I always tell people, and this is where it's like, again, I'm not going to tell anyone to be Christian, but at least try to believe in something because it's really important. Because life is tough and you're going to go through issues. And if you have nothing to believe in or nothing to feel hopeful about, it's going to make those dark times that much worse. And it's going to lead to a lot more problems. You know, as someone that has dealt with really poor mental health and hospitalizations and things. Again, I'm not going to go into my whole story. Not really something I'd like to talk about here, but Again, if you don't believe in anything, the dark times are gonna feel way darker. So even if it's not God, even if you don't become a Christian, at least find something you can believe in and have faith in, because otherwise, you know, those hard times are gonna feel really, really lonely. And, you know, for me, you know, God has been great. God has been good. And when I'm having hard times, that's something I can rely on. I can read my Bible. I can pray to God. And, you know, it gives me the strength to keep going. And everybody needs something like that. Obviously, I'm biased. I say, you know, get good with God. Jesus is my homeboy. But, you know, I can't make that decision for you. So just find something you can do that with, you know? Nice, Angel. The Bible study with Mickey would be the goat stream. Yeah. I gotta switch PCs, no problem, Jose. I went to Catholic school in elementary, had my confirmation early. I see. Just listening to how you explain everything biblically, Miki, I can see why your husband Catfish loves you as much as he does. Yeah. I've always been, and I think that's part of the reason I actually struggled with my faith so much as a kid, is because I was very involved in the church. Fun fact, before I had my falling out with Christianity, I actually wanted to be a missionary. So I am very well versed in the Bible, theology, all of that stuff. And I think that made it that much harder whenever I lost my faith, is because I was the kind of person that not only did I hate God, but I also could quote every piece of scripture, and I would pick it apart. And obviously it was through a very distorted lens that I would do so, but it made it that much harder for me to eventually come back to Christ, because I would always fight it. People would try to tell me scripture, and I was the kind of person that would fight them back with other scripture and this and that, and I was just so resentful. But you know, over time I realized, like, it's not an issue I have with God, it's an issue I have with the world. And I was just really hurt by a lot of my circumstances. And, like, that's the thing, too. A lot of times when you go through hard stuff, you're not fighting God. You're fighting with the devil. But the devil is really good at convincing you that it's God's fault and making you forget that he's actually the one, you know, putting you through these hard times. So, I don't know. Anyways, got on a little bit of a side tangent. I hate power of friendship. If it were powerful immediately, if something bad happened in a place, oh, you weren't friendly enough, you didn't have enough love. Oh, Lord. I drink water, but, I don't know. Ooh. I'm jaded for religion because it was forced on me. You can still see the good faith brings you to rely on a moral compass without fear of approval of a God. Well, that's why I say find something to believe in. I'm not saying you have to find something religious. But the thing is that we as humans have a very poor sense of morality. And if you don't have something concrete to base morality on, you're very prone to following trends and changing, you know, the definitions of rights and wrongs. So that's why I didn't specify religion, just something to believe in general. You should have something concrete and non-changing. Because otherwise, you know, you're constantly shifting definitions of what's okay, what's not okay, and then it just becomes a huge problem for everyone. I got all 3 confirmations I can get married in church. I see. Hi, Kyrie, welcome in. Mickey, go to Mass. I'm not Catholic. I have my own opinions regarding Catholicism that I don't necessarily agree with, but at the end of the day, Christ is king, so, you know, worship Christ. That's the important part. I'm Catholic. I don't go to Mass. Some people don't. Everyone worships something. Exactly. Everybody worships something. It's just, sometimes it's a little more secular. So it would fall more into, like, idolatry. And that's what people don't realize, is idolatry is also worship. Like, for example, if you, are obsessed with money, like you worship money, that's idolatry. Please invite me to your debut stream. I'm gonna stop watching. Hikari, everybody's invited to my debut. Hikari, everyone's invited. It'll just be June 26th. A long time. Everybody's invited. It's still just a long ways away. Hi, Nasir. Welcome in. I'm also a shark. Nice. Sunday Mass is soul healing. yeah, just church in general. I'm a proud Catholic and I accept making all my Christian friends. That's what I'm saying is like, I think at the end of the day, arguing about denominations is a little silly because at the end of the day, Christ is king regardless. Oh yeah, Mormonism is not Christianity. That is not Christianity at all. That is its own thing. I thought that they were the only leaders in the world. No, Hikari, everyone's invited. But, you can read Japanese? No, I have a Google Translator because Hikari speaks some English. But, I can read some Japanese, but I normally have a Google Translator pulled up to help with Hikari. When I can't read, because I can't read a lot of the kanji. I can read hiragana and katakana, some, but not kanji. Part of having faith in God is that he allows us to have free will and will never intervene in that. However, never intervening in the free will leads to horrible things like war. What most fail to understand is that those things happen because God wants to let us have free will. Yes, exactly. That is true. It's the whole thing with free will is that if free will exists, that means that bad things do have to happen. Because if bad things didn't happen, that would imply there is no free will, which means you don't have a choice to believe in God. So yeah. Pulling Sakurai, everyone is here. My name will be Finny, but my crew calls me King Neptune. I see. Why are so many VTubers Christian now? I think it's more just people are willing to be more open about their faith now. Because, you know, a lot of people bullied people off the internet for their beliefs. And I think there's just enough bigger VTubers that are comfortable talking about their faith that more people are, you know, true now. Is this truly PG-13? For the most part, yeah. There's cussing, but no NSFW allowed. So generally speaking, yeah. Like, I cuss a little. I try to keep it under check. But generally speaking, yeah, it's pretty PG-13. Oh. Decided on July 24th? Oh. Or did I miss another? So I'm invited to the debut along... Yes, everyone is invited, Neko. Everyone is invited. Everybody can come to stream. I had a couple people I was sending letters to, but I can't send everybody letters, unfortunately. I never knew I was subbed. Yeah, it's because I have more subs than followers, because my community's crazy, so yeah. Would you like me to share their names with you? Wait, who? Share whose name? Oh, no 3 VTubers who were Christians and 3 girls? Sure, I might already know them. Because I do know and I've talked to several of them. But yeah, sure, go for it. Hi, Jordan, welcome in. I agree, I've seen a lot of issues first in a Catholic school with priests doing things they shouldn't do, but I still believe in God, just no longer Catholic? Yeah. Jesus is invited in boiling. Thank you for the follow. Who else? Miki, have you wrote letter to Santa? I've not wrote a letter to Santa yet. LOL. In the future, I'll rate a lot of people. Nice, nice. Well, go for it. Go for it. He doesn't want us to be AI robots? Exactly. And that's like the whole free will paradox is why a lot of people, you know, they can't comprehend religion. All my Ethidans give their life savings for... What? Oh no. That's like Scientology shit, isn't it, Freaky? Xenu? If I remember, Xenu was Scientology, right? Yeah, I was right. I couldn't remember. Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, Freaky, on the topic of Scientology, have you seen there are people on TikTok that are doing, they call it Scientology runs, where essentially what they've been trying to do is they go inside the Scientology building and they take off fucking running to see how deep they can get recording it. 'Cause you have? Oh my god. No, I watched those fucking videos mapping it. Yes, unironically, they like run in and they're trying to map the site because there's no like videos or photography allowed in the Scientology building. And so yeah, there's people they run in there. They need to get like a whole group of people to all run in there and record to try to map it. I love it. Thank you, Freaky, dude. Oh my gosh. It just reminded me of it. And I was like, I sure hope you know what I'm talking about. Anyways. Well. What a good time, man. That stuff is hilarious. I'm I'm so glad some people aren't concerned about catching a charge and they're willing to do fun stuff like that for the rest of us to sit home and watch. Did you ever study apologetics? I've never formally studied it, but I am pretty well versed in theology, apologetics, all of that stuff, just from my history and background. I don't know, I definitely still have a lot to know, but I know, Jasmine, you watched my video essay in my past life too, and you can see a lot of just my, my understanding there in that video, because obviously there was a lot of religious talk there. But I try to be pretty well-rounded, and I try to know about other religions as well, the best I can. This is an Angelshark. You'll be spared by my men, Miki. You are one of my kind. Okay. Oh yeah, I already know Silent Bell and Celestium. I don't know Maria Grace, but I've already talked to Silent Bell and Celestium before. Keith, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. People are saying that the Scientology runs are the Area 51 raid we never got. Dude, you're so right. I didn't even consider that. You're really chill. Give me a second. I'm gonna follow you. No problem. You already followed, so thank you for that. Faith runs deep in VTubing. Yeah, there's actually for Christian VTubers, there is a Discord for everybody, and so I've talked to them. I've also, y'all know Straub, the wife of Rev Says Des. I've also talked to Straub before. But yeah. No need to thank me. Nah, I thank everybody. I'm back, but what I think is interesting is, before time was a good thing, God already knew about AI slap and doom scrolling. Yeah, God knew about everything. He knew everything that was gonna happen. Lots of stuff. And it's kind of crazy to think. And it just shows how much God loves us. That he already knew everything that was gonna happen, and he still made us. Even knowing everything we would do, even in terms of like Jesus being crucified, like he already knew what we would do. He already knew we'd crucify his son and everything else, but he loved us enough that he let it happen anyway. I love how this model space is kind of expressive. I hope the DB model has more expressiveness, such as hand tracking. Well, I'll have a 3D model I made myself. The 2D model will not have hand tracking, but then you already know how my 3D models are. Y'all, for my past life, I've actually gotten better at making 3D models since my past life. So look forward to that. But yeah, the 3D model will still have full body tracking, hand tracking, whatever else. It'll have, the perfect sync tracking like this model does. But I'm not sure how the tracking will be on my 2D model quite yet, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not saying like I glazed that video essay whenever it's brought up, but the way you compare the different religions was fascinating. Yeah, I mean, I tried to be pretty, like, unbiased and, well, obviously I have bias, but I tried to be pretty neutral, third party when breaking everything down. Hi, Michael Lookman. Cult of Miki gains another layer. LOL. Yeah, we're doing good. I lost my train of thought. Sorry. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. I'm excited for debut. I really am. I got a lot of stuff cooking. Like I told you guys, the only thing I'm concerned about is some of my merch stuff not being finished before debut, but we'll see how it works. I don't know. Gonna head out? No problem. Take care of yourself, Keith. Yes. What is interesting and pretty incomprehensible to humans is he knows what you're gonna do. Even if you change, he already knows the choice you're gonna make. Yeah, and that's where the whole free will paradox comes in. That, like, confuses people. Oh, yeah. I need to... Let me see. I'm gonna check my YouTube real quick, guys. Because I bought, so y'all know Crab Rave. I was getting, like, demonetized for Crab Rave constantly. And I got a license now, so I've bought a license for Crab Rave, so I shouldn't have any issues. Let me see if they removed it from everything. I'm still gonna have to individually do it for every video. That's so stupid. But I got the license. But here's the thing. They have a button in order to remove claims for like stuff, but it doesn't recognize live stream links. It doesn't recognize live stream links. So I don't know. Submit. Whatever. License crab raver, yes. New updates on your 2D model? No, it's still just being worked on. I had the sketches, but they're working on the coloring and everything. Can you believe Doki Doki is no longer going to be online because it's scary? What does that even mean? What? Hi, SP, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm going to hear somewhere that I can't stop thinking about is we want to understand everything about God, but if we did, he wouldn't be God anymore. That is true. I want to know a verse I really like that I think about a lot recently. I have to find it. Hold on. I only vaguely know it. Let me, like, Google keywords. If I can find it. It's in Romans. Yeah. Romans 8, 26 through 27. This has been like my favorite Bible verse lately, or I guess it's technically 2 verses. This is the NIV translation because that's just what Google pulled up. So this is Romans 8, 26 through 27. Hopefully y'all like it too. In the same way, the Spirit helps us in our weakness. We do not know what we ought to pray for, but the Spirit himself intercedes for us through wordless groans. And he who searches our hearts knows the mind of the Spirit because the Spirit intercedes for God's people in accordance with the will of God. And I really like that because, I mean, a lot of people, like, if you've ever been through a really hard time, sometimes, like, just everything is so bad that you can't even, like, form a thought. Or, like, you know, everything just really sucks. And, like, you want to pray to God about it, but everything just sucks so bad. It's just really difficult to, like, form a thought, if that makes sense. And it's like, I don't even know what to pray about. Like, everything is just so bad. Like, I don't even know what to say, God. Like, I just need help. And I really like those verses because, specifically the part where it says, but the Spirit himself intercedes for us through wordless groans. And essentially what the verse is trying to say is that even when you don't know what to pray for, God knows. And essentially the Holy Spirit intercedes because it already knows what you need and what you want. And so even whenever you're struggling to find the words to, you know, ask God for help, like, essentially he already knows what you're going through and he's already there to help, even if you can't, like, formulate a sentence. I don't know. And I find that really comforting. Spiritual autofill is crazy in the best way. Literally, that's literally what it is. Because I don't know, man. I don't know about y'all, but there's times where I'm just straight up chilling, or I don't know why I said chilling. Like, I'm just sitting there crying, dude. And, like, have y'all ever just been, like, low-key crying so hard that you can't even form a sentence or, like, a complete thought? Like, all you know is shit just sucks, man. Everything just sucks. And so every time I'm, like, in a moment like that, I just think about that verse and I'm like, man, even if I'm struggling to, like, form a thought or whatever else, like you said, spiritual autofill. Even if I'm struggling to find the words, God already knows exactly what I'm trying to say, exactly what I'm trying to ask, you know, etc. And that just is extremely comforting. And it's just a reminder that, you know, whenever you're trying to talk to God or whatever, it's like you don't have to, you know, word everything perfectly because God knows what you're trying to say. Because I don't know, I catch myself all the time when I'm praying, is like sometimes I'll say something, I'll be like, no, God, like that's not what I mean. Like I have this vague concept of what I'm trying to say, but it never feels like it comes out right in my prayers. I'm like, I mean, that's not what I mean. Like, I don't know how to properly say it. And so, like I said, it's comforting to know that even though I'm struggling to explain what I mean, God essentially already knows. He's got a translator. So yeah. Nuke the planet, what are y'all going on about? Oh man. So I don't know, that's a verse, or 2 verses I've really liked lately, and I've been, pondering a lot. So, yeah. Comforting to hear. Thank you so much. Yeah, of course. Like I said, it's been a verse I've really been pondering. Before that, my favorite verse was, let us run with endurance the race that has been set before us, looking to Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith. And it's just a reminder that, life's a race. I mean, it's not a race. It's just about getting across the finish line, man. And it's not like a sprint. Like, it's a test of endurance. And especially, I actually, fun fact about me, I used to run varsity cross country and track. So I actually had that verse on my Letterman in high school. So as someone that was an endurance runner, it's like, dude, when you're running those long freaking races, there are lots of times you want to give up or you feel like there's no way I can take one more step, but you have to keep pushing through. And that's kind of how our lives are as well, is we're going to hit a lot of hard times and we're really going to want to give up. We're going to question God. What is everything for? But again, it's a test of endurance, and that's why we just, as the verse says, got to keep looking to God, and just keep going towards the finish line, because, we'll get there. We'll get there one day. So yeah, I don't know. That's my 2 cents. My 2 cents. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Boom. You've been studying Korean for the past 3 months? Nice, Neko. You're meant to understand nature of being a higher plane being. We can never understand a 2D being. We can never understand a 4D being. Yeah. Hi, Mr. Toys. Yeah, I mean, you're a little late. It's been like 3.5 hours, but we're still having a good time. Make yourself cozy. Not even knew there was going to be a shark VTuber in 2026. It's true. I'm drunk. Well, make sure to drink plenty of water. Drink plenty of water, so... But also, guys, I can't stay up too late. I'm probably going to need to wrap up stream here soon-ish. Because I have somewhere to be in the morning, and I know it's gonna suck. So I don't want to stay up too late just because I want to be able to get plenty of rest. Because I'm gonna hate my life, bro. I have trouble sometimes feeling like I don't do exactly everything God asks of me perfectly. I won't be making any progress. But even if you don't get everything done and it's not perfect, any progress is still progress. Exactly. I'm right there with you, Wesley. For sure. All we can do is try our best. That's what God asks of us, because He knows we're not perfect. Like you said, He already knows from the moment we're born, like before we're even born. He knows every possible thing we're gonna do wrong in our entire life, but He still loves us, and He just cares that we're trying our best to live in His footsteps. Morning after is most important. A hangover is burdensome. I never get hungover. Switch out and replying your own messages? Could you not do that before? You can only reply to your reply. I don't know anything about that. I don't use Twitch enough as like a viewer, I guess. Let's see. I'm looking through here. Let's see. Oh, dude, I'm about to sneeze. I feel it coming. Ooh, that is not good. Hi, Link. Gotta go to bed. Good night, Thurable. Take care of yourself. I've had some bad hangovers. It sucks. Really. I'm sorry to hear that. Dude, is this person, making pizza? That's sick. Ooh. Dude, pizza sounds killer. I don't think it's actually gonna come out the sneeze. It's just like that tickle feeling. People often understand how much infinite is, and God is infinite of a lot of things. Yes, that is very, very true. I don't know, I just have that pre-sneeze nose tickle. And it's not going anywhere. I feel like I'm gonna go insane. Look up at the light, it'll let the sneeze out. Nah, I don't want to sneeze. I think it's gone, so... I should be fine. Potentially. Sex more when you feel urge. Well, it's already pretty gone. Like I said, it was just a small little tickle in my nose. I'm not sure. No, that's an actual science thing, guys. If you look up at the light. it can, you know, fix your sneezy issue. It's a real thing, I swear. If I swap here. Sneezing feels good. I don't know. I hate sneezing. I hate it, dude. That's just me. I hate anything like that. I wish there was a way you could manually sneeze. Get rid of the fake sneeze tickle. LOL. If you were to get the flu, it was up to God's discretion. A third of the population that can do the light thing. Wait, really? Only 1/3? That's crazy. I always thought you looked at the light to stop feeling like you have to sneeze. Like it makes you not want to sneeze anymore. I don't know. Can I pop back in to say goodnight? Yeah, no problem, Link. Take care of yourself. Looking at the light causes your eyes to react. Thus, the muscle in the chain reaction causes you to sneeze. Like I said, I thought it made you less likely to sneeze, but I must be, like, severely mistaken, I guess. Called Achu Syndrome. Actual acronym? Dude, that's actually hilarious. That's funny. Alright, there we go. Oh, dear lord. It might be worse is that never finished yawn. Oh, dude, I hate that, yeah. I get that all the time. But actually reading the word made me yawn. Screw you. Did you know that's an actual thing? Just reading the word yawn can make you yawn. With the whole, like, contagious yawn, even the word is contagious. You just decided up to the end of the universe. Your thoughts decide your reality. Did the high and by go away? Yeah, I was getting a little overstimulated and annoyed with the sound. So, yeah, you just made me yawn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, stop talking about it. You're gonna make me keep yawning, too. It's just that, like, because they got spammed so often, I have really bad sensory issues some days, especially auditory. That's why I also changed the music to just, like, the nice, calm, raining sound. Because, too much noise, I just feel really overstimulated. And so I wanted something more low-key, and I just couldn't handle it, so I turned it off. But yeah. Yeah. Rain is pretty nice. It is pretty good. Although I'm like, but I don't have sound effects. I need to get like street noise for like my other scenes or something. Like just random city noise. Because that's why I keep using the rain thing. Because I can have rain sound effects. But I'm like, I need something other than that. Stop saying the freaking word. Every time I look at chat, it's making me do it. Ah, screw you guys. Screw you all. Rain when you go to bed just hits different. That is true. It is pretty relaxing. And I do appreciate that. Oh, I'm dying. Ooh, okay, we're good. We're good. I was just scrolling through Twitch right now. Since I'm probably going to be wrapping it up eventually. Just seeing if there was anyone else that was doing anything. What is this person doing? Slime-a-thon. Alright. I will... Oh, never mind. Never mind, I guess. I just hit the back button, so... The Slime-a-thon disappeared. Can I... Dang, dude. I'm not gonna be able to find it. No, dude, I can't. I'm not gonna be able to find it. Tech, are you here? Can I put you on a mission? There was a pink slime girl. It was something like Slime-a-thon. I accidentally hit the back button on my mouse and I lost her stream. Tech, that is your mission to find that person. I was trying to click their account so I could look at them and see if I wanted to raid you guys in there. But on it, thank you. Thank you. Like I said, I can maybe find it if I go back in the same place I was looking. Slime-a-thon was because she's a slime girl. And so it's just like a sub-a-thon, but she's a slime girl, so she called her a slime-a-thon. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not gonna send y'all somewhere like NSFW. Oh, wait. Oh, Kumi is way too big. I'm not gonna stream someone that much bigger than me. LOL. I was like, I know Kumi. Nah, she's got a shit ton of viewers. I will just get drowned there.
Doctor underscore death 2004.
Yeah, thank you so much for the biddies. Is the stream over? I'm just looking at people right now. Oh, Blue the slime? Oh, okay. Easy. Blue? Riker, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Yes, that is who I was looking at. That is who I was looking at. Oh, I was trying to look at their thingy. Heading from the depths of hell, aka Southern Texas. Hello! I am also in Texas. I was trying to... Oop. LOL. I love her model. It's actually kind of crazy looking. I'm not gonna lie. From Blue, they're gonna shower you in money. Well, I'm still looking, because again, I'm a pretty safe for work VTuber. So I try not to raid into anyone to NSFW just because, like, the clash, and like I know y'all probably wouldn't mind, but like I don't want to like super advertise myself in spaces that are like super NSFW just because I don't want like NSFW people here. So I was just trying to look at her account. Oh yeah, no, she is got a lot of NSFW going on. Tech, look at her panels. Just scroll down in her panels. Like I said, she seems cool, but definitely outside of my demographic. Those are safe? Dude! That is straight up porn! Shut up! Shut up, okay? Oh man. Like I said, it's mostly just because, like, if I don't have a problem with other people doing like NSFW stuff, it's just like if their audience has the expectation, not necessarily expectation,
you do have to get to bed soon. Maybe the yawns were a ploy to pre-fire the sleepiness.
I know, I'm looking at raid people right now, but it's like I said, it's like I'm a very safe for work streamer, and if I raid into someone that is very NSFW, there's just a little bit of a clash there because my viewers, like most of y'all probably wouldn't care going somewhere NSFW, but if their audience comes to me, I don't want anything NSFW coming to me. And that's why, like, I try to stick to people that are a little more safe for work, just for my own personal comfort. And that's what I'm saying is, like, I know some of y'all are fine with NSFW, but, Asmongold's daughter, she's doing karaoke. Okay, let me see here. What is happening? Okay. Anyways. Sorry, I lost my train of thought of what was happening. My bad, guys. I try to keep content family friendly. That's what I'm saying is, like, just because of the kind of person I am, I try to keep you guys somewhere mostly, family friendly, or PG-13 as well. So, yeah. I don't mind a little spice, but if NSFW, that's what I'm saying is, like, I know some of y'all don't have a problem with NSFW, but I know some people do, especially because I'm a safer work person, and that's where, like, I just don't want to, like, throw you guys into the fire and send, you know, people here that are watching a safer work streamer to somewhere NSFW just because, you know, it can be a little awkward. GP, Ian, and keep singing Ian Hikikomori? Okay. I do recognize, I know Asmongold's daughter. Yeah. Alright. She doing karaoke? You know what? Screw it, we ball. Y'all want to go there? Let's see. And she's got translators. That's actually cool. And a cat cam. Okay, hell yeah. I've never actually looked at her stream before. Yeah, fuck it, we ball. A cat cam. We got translators. Everything's gonna be great. That's her name now, Asmongold's daughter. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's what I'm gonna send you. YouTube, I'm sorry, I don't have anything for y'all on YouTube. Yes, there's a cat cam, the cutest freaking cat ever. She's showing it off right now. But anyways, guys, I will send you guys over there if you're on Twitch. If someone wants to send our raid message, that would be cool. Thank you guys so much for tuning into stream. We'll be playing Subnautica again tomorrow. It's gonna be super cool. It looks like Death sent the raid message over on Twitch. If y'all want to copy paste that in order to get ready, let's go ahead and start the raid. Everybody, please behave. Please be nice. It's going to be cool. No, I wanted to be safe for work. So yeah, we get a cat cam, and a cute little VTuber singing and stuff. I don't know. I hope you guys have a good time. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I will see you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central. We'll be playing some more Subnautica. And yeah, that's basically all I have for you guys. Now go check out this cute cat, okay? It's literally the cutest freaking thing ever. Okay? Okay. Bye, everyone!